Near side finds Deacon. Deacon, he's gonna pick the corner. Grant Deacon scores. It's gonna be very good here as McLean steals it away, goes to the backhand and scores. A solo effort by Trevor McLean. 2-1. Arkansas wins 5-3 on senior night. Welcome to the Jones Center here in Springdale, Arkansas, as the undefeated Arkansas Razorbacks prepare to take on the Missouri State Ice Bears. These two teams split 4 games last season, with the home team prevailing each time. Will the Razorbacks be able to keep that trend going on home ice tonight? My name is EJ Sanders, and alongside me, as always, is Corey Porter, our producer Quinn Shields, and Rich Sanders on stats, and introducing Dawson Miller over there on camera. Corey, what do the Razorbacks need to do tonight to come away with the win?
For Arkansas, it's take advantage of having the home ice. The home team was victorious in each of the 4 games these two teams played last season, and with the trip to Springfield looming in January, it'll be important for Arkansas to win on their home ice, and also for Arkansas special teams. Their power play has been extremely potent all season long, and they'll need to capitalize on their opportunities tonight. And for Missouri State, it's finding their identity. This is only the second weekend of action for this Ice Bears team. They'll need to lean on their veterans to help their 14 underclassmen figure out who they are offensively and defensively. And they'll also need strong goaltender play. The Ice Bears need senior goalie Graham Nave to step up in a big way. He's got to improve on that .341 goals against average and .888 save percentage from last season if he wants to try to slow down an Arkansas offense that can score at will.
All right, well, let's take a look at the starting goaltenders for tonight's matchup. Starting in goal for Missouri State is Graham Nave. The senior netminder has played in 40 games with 35 starts in his career, posting a 19-16 record with a 3.82 goals against average and an .874 save percentage. On the other end of the ice and starting in goal for your Arkansas Razorbacks is Joseph Dusenka. At 5'11", 175, Dusenka posts a 2.33 goals against average and a .892 save percentage coming in to tonight's game. We'd like to take a moment to thank our broadcast sponsors, RLP Home Builders, family owned and operated. They have been helping build Northwest Arkansas for over a decade. And Bophades Tasty Nuts, a veteran-owned gourmet snack company with a passion for quality snacks, good friends, and great times. A portion of every purchase goes to small veteran charities in need. Use the code HOGHOCKEY for 10% off your first purchase today. Please check out the YouTube description below for links to both of these companies. As we get ready for starting lineups here, Corey, seems like the Missouri State faithful has come out tonight and to support their team. It's good to see that it's going to be a pretty even split in the crowd tonight, and it always is like that whenever we see these games. One of the most heated rivalries that Arkansas has on Pink the Reek night here in Springdale.
Yeah, Missouri State always travels well, whether it's the Division I team, the Division III team. You always see that maroon pouring in here on game night. It's only 2 hours away. It's Arkansas's closest team in proximity to them, so it's always been a pretty fierce rivalry. And like we mentioned earlier, they played 4 times last season. Each time the home team won both games. Arkansas took 2, Missouri State took 2. So, they're going to be coming out tonight. And for Missouri State, it's only their second weekend of play. They had 2 games against Creighton. They came away with a victory in both those games. They were supposed to play against Wisconsin Platteville. Unfortunately, those games had to be canceled. So, like I said, they're still trying to find out who they are as a team. And, being able to test yourself against an Arkansas Razorback team is a good spot to do that tonight.
All right, and we'll pause for a few seconds here for the national anthem as everybody stands on their feet and removes their caps. Your Arkansas Razorbacks are strapping on their helmets and getting ready to go as we look out onto the ice. Taking the center ice face-off for the Arkansas Razorbacks will be the newly anointed captain, Alex Keyser. Alex Keyser, a well-deserved captaincy, I'd think, for the Wildwood, Missouri native. Only 5'5", 180 pounds, but has been consistently one of the best players for the Arkansas Razorbacks. They also named 4 alternates as well, but we'll get to them a little bit later. Alex Keyser deserves his moment.
Oh, absolutely. He's a great leader on this team. Not only is he a talented hockey player, but the guys in the locker room love him. Leads well on the ice, and couldn't be more proud of him. Spent some time to start his career at the D3 level before stepping up, playing a couple seasons at D1. The Division I team was disbanded this year, so we've combined both those teams into this Division III team. So it's something Missouri State hasn't seen. Some of their classmates on the D1 team played against many of these guys last season, so it's a different Arkansas Razorbacks team than the Ice Bears saw last year, and they'll have their work cut out for them as Arkansas comes into this game 9-0, having come off 3 pretty impressive victories in Nashville last week.
9 wins, 0 losses. This Arkansas Razorbacks team has yet to be tested as the faceoff at center ice is won back here by the Ice Bears. They're going to pick it up on the near side boards and just shuffle it into the zone. Chasing it down now is Arkansas, and that's Cam McAtee. He makes a turning move in the corner. He's going to skate it out of the zone himself. Cross the blue line, now the red line, and into the offensive zone. McAtee has a man in front, tries the centering pass, broken up there in front by Gray. Comes all the way around the boards and out of the zone. Caught in the skate. Literally right under his skate. They're going to have to blow that one dead. That is very impressive. DeGuire somehow caught that one right in the skate blade.
I have not seen that one before. I've seen sticks get caught in cracks in the boards. I've seen helmets get stuck together, but I haven't seen that one. That was interesting.
Now DeGuire was skating around looking for the puck.
Oh, yeah, no idea.
He looked like he was panicking a little bit. He couldn't find it, but center ice face-off yet again. We'll get this one restarted. 26 seconds gone. A face-off one back. This time Arkansas going to chase it down in their defensive zone. This is DeGuire. A left-handed stick. Chips one up to the near side. Outlet pass by Kerr. Finds his man far side. Salmon's going to run this one down. He's going to skate it through the zone behind the Bears net back to the point. He'll just dump this one back around the boards. Misses the stick of Kerr down there and picked up in the corner there by Brown. Brown tries to send it hard around the boards. Kerr just jams it back into the zone. Keyser couldn't quite control it with the skate. And back the other way comes Brown. Brown's outlet pass comes all the way down on goal. DeSanka's able to steer that one to the near side corner. Picking it up now is McAtee as he's got a head of steam out of the zone. McAtee chips it ahead on the backhand and into the zone. Picked up here by Drummond. Drummond takes a huge hit in the corner there by Salmon. Turned back over. Kerr not able to hold the line though as Foster gets the puck back. Kerr goes for a change. Foster fires one on goal from outside the blue line. Another big hit laid on by Gottlieb. Held in the zone. Gottlieb with the puck on the backhand, looking for a man in front, and it's broken up nicely there by Nicholas Gray. The senior defenseman, his outlet pass comes rolling down the ice, and it's finally settled down by Foster. A minute and a half gone here in the first period. A rifling pass comes to the near side, and it's broken up in the neutral zone by Missouri State. Centering pass missed the stick of Carson Komar as he was streaking towards the net. Another big hit laid on there by Gottlieb and finally picked up behind the net by Foster. Skating it out of the zone now. Here comes Sean Foster, far side, looking for Stovall. He gets checked off the puck and is picked up there by Wilson and turned back the other way by the Ice Bears. Down the ice, Dusenka able to paddle that one aside, banked off the near side boards. Can't be settled down there by Stovall. Dumped right back into the zone and giving chase is Komar. All right, that's Ryan Moon. Near side now, Gottlieb looking for the puck. Gottlieb lays one off, finds his man. Foster's outlet pass hits the skate of Sugasawara. The SEC HC Player of the Year last year. Cross-ice pass comes to Wilson. Just missed his stick. Down in the corner. Sugasawara comes away with it. Looking to pass one back to the point. Finds Odeline, who lost it out of the zone. He'll just dump it back in. And down into the corner, Matthews will retrieve. Matthews turning with the puck, has a man near side, looking for a tic-tac pass out of the zone, but Arkansas shuts it down. That was Odeline. Riley back the other way now. He's on his wrong stick hand, but tries to skate it in front, and he knocks the net off its moorings, and we'll have a stoppage. Just before it went across that goal line there, Riley took the whole net with him.
Yeah, both teams having a little bit of trouble getting into the zone, a little bit sloppy trying to get it in, but physical play so far. Foster with a big hit down in front of us on Rao as he put him down on the ice. Both teams looking to get their footing early.
Face-off will be to the right. of Graham Nave, the senior goaltender from St. Peters, Missouri. A lot of players on this Arkansas team from up that way, including the new captain, Alex Kieser. Face-off will be to the right of Nave. It's one to the sideboards here by Arkansas. McLean trying to control the puck through the traffic, broken up there and picked up by Lasansky. Comes to the near side now. Banked along the boards, a fight for it in the neutral zone. Dusenko will come out to play this puck as it goes behind the net. Near side now, looking to break out of the zones. Riley, far side, good poke check there to knock it into the zone by Gronberg. A freshman. As Deacon skates it into the zone now, he's going to try to load one up. Gets blocked down nicely by Matthews. Arkansas trying to work it back along. Riley going to field this puck off the side of the net as Deacon loaded up a slap shot, but it knuckled wide. Picked up here by Riley. He gets pinned against the boards there by Gronberg. Arkansas looking for the puck, but coming away with it is Christian Catalano. He tries a bank pass, back to the point, finds McAtee. McAtee trying to load one up, blocked down in front. Arkansas not able to hold the line. LaPlante in retreat. 3 on 2 the other way, I should say, as LaPlante's going to chase this one down behind the net. He'll hammer it hard around the boards. McLean going to try to poke this one out of the zone, but held the line nicely there was Christian Kuzo. Comes down to the near side now. LaPlante bank pass again. Olayed there by McAtee, and Arkansas looks to break out. Turnover again. Brown's going to turn it back the other way. Chips it high into the air, into the zone, and Arkansas will regroup. 4 minutes gone here, first period, and another turnover by Arkansas. But Arkansas able to recover here as Deacon's looking for the outlet pass. A patient pass hits the skate of a Missouri State player, Gray, and they'll re-enter the zone. Near side now, picked up by Rita. Rita gets knocked off the puck by McAtee, who's seen a lot of minutes here early. LaPlante not ready for the pass. It's turned over in front of the net, picked up by Dabbs, fires a shot off the post, and the net came off as Dusenko was trying to slide back into position. 4.5 minutes gone, and Arkansas a ton of turnovers in the defensive zone.
Sloppy play. We said it earlier. They still haven't figured it out, and this time it's happening in their own zone. And Missouri State able to get a shot off the side of the net on that one. Might have hit the outside of the post, but dangerous for Arkansas. Missouri State really putting the pressure on now as they get an offensive zone faceoff.
They're going to call LaPlante back onto the ice. He just wants to get off. Doubled over there as Arkansas is able to win this faceoff. McAtee's going to pick it up here. McAtee trying to regroup, finds a man far side, and McLean finally skates it across the timeline into the offensive zone, making a stick handling move, knocks his man off the puck. That was Kuzo. Chips it back to himself, finds his man. Centering pass to Bome. Bome's backhand is shut down in front. Nice job by Graham Nave to stay in position and stand tall.
Yeah, that's something we've seen from this Arkansas team. Really good at passing in tight spaces, and shown there as Bome caught that one as he's streaking towards the net, and a great save by Nave keeps Arkansas off the board.
Face-off will be to the right of Nave. This one's going to be won back by Missouri State, picked up by Drummond. He gets checked into the boards and sent along to the near side boards now by the Ice Bears. They're looking to break out of the zone. Arkansas holds the blue line. That was McAtee. A tip in front there, goes well wide of the net. Valentini will chase this one down. He sends this puck back along, finds Bome. Bome stick handling below the goal line. Bome still with the puck. Right-handed stick, sends it back to the point, finds McAtee. McAtee, a nice stick-handling move through traffic, sends it down low, bounces one off the corner, picked up down in the corner there by Koch. Arkansas trying to come away with it, though. Valentini and Koch fighting for the puck. Now into the scrum is Komar. Arkansas looking to come away with it. Upended down in the corner was the Arkansas player, Valentini. Arkansas still chasing after it. Finally, Koch able to clear it to the far side boards. Turned away there by Cardinale. And it comes to the near side. Going to break it out now is Rao. Rao just dumps one off the boards, and Arkansas picks it back up. But there's going to be a delayed penalty here on Arkansas. We'll see who it is. Looks like Alex DeGuire is going to the box for the Ice Hogs, and they'll have their first penalty to kill off tonight.
Yeah, they're going to call a roughing on them. And we talked about Arkansas special teams, their power play being pretty potent, but their penalty kill has been pretty good as well. Trevor McLean, one of the better penalty killers on the team, isn't on the ice at the moment, but I'd expect to see him before this 2 minutes is up.
Face-off will be to the left of Joseph Dusenko. This one's one back to the point, picked up there by the Ice Bears. They'll work it to the near side. Kuzo loads up a shot, and a nice save by Dusenko. Right into the shoulder, able to hold on to that one. The alternate captain, Kuzo. the senior, had 4 goals against Arkansas last year. They'll be looking to get him the puck. The face-off is one to the near side. Moon's going to try to field this one. Back to the point, finds Kuzo. Through traffic, tipped in front by Dabbs. Not able to put it in the net as Gottlieb goes sliding to the ice. Gottlieb just slams it hard against the far side boards. And a good hit by Sugasawara. And another big hit by Gottlieb. Takes out a couple of guys. Centering pass broken up here by Stovall. And Arkansas brings the physicality early. Gottlieb was not happy with what happened behind the net, I guess. He's got to be careful, though. Almost a flying elbow there. This one comes down around the boards, hard into the zone by Rao. Gottlieb loads up another hit, and that's going to be interference.
Yep.
Well, roughing one or the other.
Yeah, well, be careful.
Tyler Rao on the receiving end of that.
That's the second big hit he's taken. He took one earlier from Foster, and this one, Gottlieb wasn't even looking to play the puck. He just lined up. Oop, and he trips in front. I don't know if they're taking Rao with him. Yeah, they are. That's unfortunate. Rao, if you just kind of take it, swallow your pride a bit, you get a 5-on-3. So unfortunate for Missouri State, and Gottlieb gets away with one.
See if they just call those coincidentals. And
yeah, you gotta stay away from that if you're Gottlieb, though, and I'm sure Coach Falls is saying the same thing.
And Coach Sims is over there pleading with the ref, but it looks like it might be 4-on-3 or 5-on-4. Not sure which they're going to choose here.
Yeah, the Bears have 5 on the ice currently. Arkansas was
3, 4. Now they're sending the 4th out.
Here comes McLean. He's one to watch on the penalty kill. He does have a shorthand goal this year, but he controls the puck well, really fast. Still trying to get something sorted out. Yeah, they've taken the other penalties off the board, so they're going to have to get that worked out.
Well, we'll take this time then to thank our broadcast sponsors, ROP Home Builders. Family owned and operated, they've been helping build Northwest Arkansas for over a decade. And Boffidees Tasty Nuts, a veteran-owned gourmet snack company with a passion for quality snacks, good friends, and great times. A portion of every purchase goes to small veteran charities in need. Use the code HOGHOCKEY for 10% off your first purchase today. Please check out the YouTube description below for links to both of these companies.
Yeah, they're still trying to get this worked out. Arkansas really coming out physical. I don't know if Gottlieb was mad at something or if he just wants to get his guys fired up, but not really the way to go about it there. You got to be physical within the rules of the game.
All right, so they take the coincidentals off the board. We'll see how long those two sit in the box. As this one's dumped back around the boards there by Brown. Arkansas is trying to chase it down. That's McAtee, gets poked back towards the point, but Missouri State's going to be able to control it only momentarily as McAtee knocks it back down towards the goalie. For Missouri State, Nave leaves it there. McLean chasing his man back behind the net. Almost ran into his own man, Cardinale. Arkansas trying to slam it back out of the zone. McAtee first one to it. Now Deacon clears the zone. Missouri State will have to go back to the other end. Near side pass. Picked up here, and a stick handle was lost there by Rita. So McLean's going to try to chase this one down to the corner. Rita giving chase as well. McLean slowly bumps him along. 26 seconds to go in the DeGuire minor penalty. Back up the ice comes Cardinale. Cardinale on the far side, outer hash. He's going to skate it around. 4 Arkansas players there. McAtee finally knocks it off his stick, but held in nicely near side by Brown. Adam Brown knocks it around the boards. Fielded there by Odeline, and nice stick handling there by Dylan Odeline. Good job. Still has the puck, and looks like the penalty will expire. McLean with it, finds his man. This is McAtee. He's going to try to dice his way through the defense, and does. McAtee on his forehand. Now his backhand fires a shot, saved, and just flailing after that one was Graham Nave. Boy, Cam McAtee can make some people look silly sometimes, and he does right there.
How about that for a defenseman? He was on this Division I team for Arkansas last year. Skates through the entire Ice Bears defense, and Kerr had just came on the ice after DeGuire's penalty, and instead of going straight to the net, he kind of followed McAtee, but he would have had a rebound sitting right there if he had just followed to the net.
Standing room only here at the Jones Center as Kerr dumps this one around the boards. Picked up here by Stovall in front. A shot scored! Alex Keyser, the first on the board for the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Yeah, just stuck with it. Nave made the initial save, but the rebound was sitting right on the doorstep. Keyser able to get a second chance at it, and he's not going to miss from there twice. And the newly named captain puts Arkansas on the board first tonight.
Great job there by Alex Keyser. Great feed in front behind the net. That was Salmon able to dump that pass out front. And as you said, the newly anointed captain getting on the board, notching the first tally for the Arkansas Razorbacks. This one comes up and out of play. Off the ensuing faceoff, 8 minutes, 8 seconds gone, first period of action. Arkansas already on the board. It's been a little bit back and forth. I think a little bit more energy out of the Missouri State bench than Arkansas may have anticipated, but they've only played 2 games this year, so not a whole lot of wear and tear. You may notice the pink socks that Arkansas is wearing tonight. No icing here as this one comes all the way down. Pink the rink night and a huge hit laid on by Salmon. Again, you got to be careful. Arkansas is playing with reckless abandon right now. It's a Stovall dumped back in by Kerr. Stymied down there by Kuzo. He'll try to work it out of the zone. Finds his man, backhanded along, easily taken away by Foster. Oh, he tried it between the legs. Stolen away by Catalano. He'll skate it in front and fire a shot. Nice save there by Dusenka. 11-17 to go in the first period.
Yeah, unfortunate turnover there for Foster. He's shown that he likes to try to skate it coast to coast, but tried to get a little too cute with it there, but a good job by his defensive partner, De La Guardia, staying back on it, causing a one-on-one shot. Dusenka saw that the whole way into his belly and holds on for the whistle.
Face off one back here by Missouri State. Arkansas upping the pressure, and back the other way comes Wilson. He's got Sugasawara on the back post, fires it to him. Wow. What a save by Nave! Arkansas picks it back up. They're not done. Back post. The net comes off its moorings, though, and they'll stop this play. Had DeGuire on the back post. 9 minutes gone in the first period, and a great save by Graham Nave.
Never been able to do the splits like that in my life. That was an excellent job getting across to the other side of the crease. Great feed from Wilson to find Sugasawara. He got enough on it. That's a goal 9 out of 10 times, but Nave says, no, sir.
Face off will come to the left, the glove hand side of Nave as McAtee settles it down for Arkansas after the win. Down around the boards. Shuffled back along there by Koch. Arkansas playing patty cake there, and finally coming away with it. Into the offensive zone comes Missouri State, but Dusenka all over it. He's playing high on his crease right now to cut down those angles that Missouri State's taken, which honestly is straight at the net right now.
Yeah, the last 2 have been one-on-one opportunities, so you kind of can come out a little bit farther. There's not the threat of passing it cross eyes. Really don't need that left to right movement. You come down, cut down that angle, and a great job by DeGuire staying in front of his man and forcing him wide, and a good job covering it up by Dusenka.
Moon's got some speed there, the Springfield native, playing for his hometown team as this one's won back to the point. It's blocked down by Sugasawara. He stays after it, though, and gets it out of the zone. Chasing it down into the corner is Rao. He's right in the hip pocket of an Arkansas player. Chip back along. This is going to be Stovall running it down. Has a man back post. Opts to turn it around in the corner. He's getting pressured there by Koch. Centering pass broken up, and back the other way comes Missouri State. The Ice Bears break out. Cardinale far side, and they're going to call that one offside. Near side, it looked like Tyler Rao got over a little too quickly. 9 minutes, 40 seconds gone. Arkansas with the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Arkansas coming off a weekend in Nashville where they took 3 games, 2 from the Vanderbilt Commodores, 13-1 and 6-3, sandwiched around a win over Middle Tennessee. Arkansas with their first 3 conference wins of the year.
29-5 in 3 games. Well, Arkansas may not be contested too hard in the SEC-HC this year. We'll have to see who else they run into. But if that's any indication, they might be able to walk their way to a 7th SEC-HC title. Near side boards now, trying to pick up the puck as Missouri State trying to skate it out of the zone. They finally knock it ahead. Arkansas in retreat, picked up here by Brown. Brown skates around one man. He's got a man back post, fires a shot off the side of the net. I saw the net rattle.
Yeah,
thought it might have gone in.
I thought he put it off the side of Dusenka and in the back of the net, but it hit the outside of the net. Tried to go short side, just didn't quite get it. But Dusenka, as he's sliding over, knocks the net off of its moorings. And we get a whistle. Looks like both teams will keep the same lines out there.
Hasn't happened a whole lot this year, but already a few times in this game. A little concerning. Riley's not going to be able to win this. Sorry, that's Ellis as the shot's fired. LaPlante. As Valentini tries to work it out of the zone. Ellis not able to control that one. Banked along the boards. Has Bome ahead. He gets poked off of his stick, and back the other way comes Brown. Brown has to check up the offside, though, as Dabbs was a little bit late getting out of the zone. Far side, a huge hit laid on by Dabbs. And that's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, he got up a little bit high on him, got the elbow. And Odeline taking exception to that. Yeah, we were rewatching and re-listening to a few of these Missouri State-Arkansas games over the past few years, and we came across one where at the end of the game, it was an all-out brawl, headlocks, punches being thrown. These two teams are a true rivalry. They do not like each other, and they come out physical. You just got to be careful. You don't want to get anyone hurt out here. I don't mind physical hockey, but just try to play it safe. Looks like LaPlante's going. Yeah, looks like 2 for Missouri State.
Only 1 for Arkansas. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, they had the initial elbowing call.
Shot in front. Nice save there by Nate. Face off, going to be one back here to Odeline. Odeline picks it up. He lays it off for Kerr. Kerr looking for the centering pass, broken up and down the ice. Coming out to get a paddle on it, it's Dusenka. He sends it near side now. That's to Dwyer. Dwyer lays it off here for Odeline. Arkansas will regroup, try to skate it out of their own end. Leaves it for Odeline again. That was Keyser. Right-handed stick near side, finds Salmon. Salmon enters the zone. Arkansas setting up on the power play here. Back to the point, finds Odeline. Odeline sends one across. Centering pass. Keyser not able to get a strong enough shot, but Odeline holds the blue line. Far side. Now back to the point. Not ready for it was Dwyer. He was looking to set something up, but wasn't quite in position yet. Keyser works this one along. He gets checked off the puck. Somehow battling through the traffic. Poke to the back door. Nave comes sliding through. Goes back to the point, though. Picked up here by Stovall. Just found his way onto the ice. McAtee loads up a shot. Rebound. Picked up by Salmon. Off the back. In front. Puck still loose. Arkansas jabbing at it. And bodies are falling everywhere. And that one somehow squirts through the legs of Chris Stovall. Back the other way comes McAtee. He'll chip a pass near side. He comes rolling into the zone. Missouri State regroups. That's Gray. He'll send this one all the way down on goal. Easily paddled down there by Dusenka. 7:38 to go in the period. 20 seconds left on the power play for Arkansas. Stovall enters the zone. He's going to skate it ahead. He loads one up in the slot. Fires a shot blocked down. And it's sent back down the ice. Weakly, as McAtee is able to recover this puck, and that's going to kill off the Missouri State penalty. We have 5-on-5 action yet again. McAtee will regroup. Pretty good power play for Arkansas. He's not able to stick one in the back of the net. Here comes McLean out the other side. McLean skating it into the zone, and he gets leveled against the boards. A huge hit there on the far side.
I think that puck came up and out of play. But, yeah, big hit. McLean can fly, but I think his speed got used against him on that one as he got sent upended by Koch and sent flying against the boards into the ice. Good hit there by the Missouri State player.
13 minutes gone, first period. Face-off is tied up and won here by Arkansas. Shot shuffled wide. Check in the corner. Arkansas chasing it down. That's Riley. Riley looking to come away with the puck. Comes out front. McLean gets tripped up in front. Looked like he tripped on the side of the goal, though. Picked up here by Missouri State looking for the outlet. Foster loads one up. Tip in front. Couldn't quite get any wood on it, though, was McLean.
And a good save by Nave to hold on to it as well. Arkansas really putting the pressure on in the second half of this first period, getting a lot of scoring opportunities. The power play certainly helped them, but the ice seems to be tilted towards that direction here in the latter part of the first.
Face-off will be to the left of Nave yet again. Deacon going to win this one back for Arkansas. Leaves it here for Foster. His shot blocked down in front by Lasansky. Back behind the net. Arkansas able to forecheck effectively here. McLean trying to come away with the puck. Riley down there. He gets into the action. Comes back to the point. Foster whiffs on the shot. Back the other way. Trying to pick that one up is Lasansky. Couldn't quite do it. And into the zone comes Gronberg. He gets checked off the puck there by Gottlieb. Tries to recover it, but he's pinned against the boards as Gottlieb knocks that one off of a man. Gottlieb takes a big hit. Near side, Riley just dumps it ahead. Right in his hip pocket is Foster as Matthews just banks one off the near side boards. Deacon coming down to try to shove it even deeper into the zone. Finally skating around with it. Now McLean's going to touch this one up, and they're going to call a penalty here on Arkansas.
That's Gottlieb getting into it again. He even bumped a Missouri State player after the whistle was blown. Not sure who they're taking. I think they were trying to get Gottlieb. Maybe it's going to be Foster. Lost him for a second, but he'll sit down for a couple minutes.
Not sure what the call was there. Boarding, maybe?
But a great opportunity for the Ice Bears to try to get on the board as Arkansas still leads this one 1-0.
Our stat man says it was holding. This one comes back to the point. Cardinale just dumps it back into the zone. Kuzo chases it down in the corner. Skating around with it. He'll dump it back to the point. Arkansas is going to try to get around a man. That's Bome. Bome's got to break out the other way. Has a man far side. Fires a shot. Pad save there by Nave. Back the other way. Here comes Missouri State. Arkansas caught napping here as Rita has the puck. His centering pass goes to the far side. Cardinale loads one up, and he'll pick a corner and tie this game up on the power play.
Yeah, I think it was Rita with the assist on it, at least the first assist, and he just ripped it from the blue line to Senka. Never had a chance. Good hard shot, low glove side, and a power play goal for the Ice Bears. Getting the crowd into it here. As we mentioned before, a good mix of Arkansas fans and Missouri State fans. And he mentioned standing room only there for a little bit. A lot of people showing up late to the game, kind of surprised that they didn't have a spot to sit. Perhaps to funnel down ice level, get a different view of the game here today.
And get a few dollars back, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, people starting to fill up back behind the nets.
And they let Foster out of the box, but they're going to put him back in, I believe.
Not certain why they would do that.
Interesting. I mean, they only had 2 minutes up, unless they took the goal away for offside. I mean, it's not up on the board yet. I'm not sure. Yeah, they're lined up for a face-off. Offside. They must have said that puck came out of the zone.
Yeah, looks like they took the goal away.
So scratch that. Arkansas still leads 1-0, but they are still shorthanded as Foster's put back in the box for another minute and a half, and Arkansas gets a second chance to kill off this penalty.
Not certain why they took that one away. Maybe we'll get some explanation later as this one's dumped down into the corner. Arkansas regrouping. Comes back to the point. Dumped back along here by Koch. Arkansas is able to steal it away. McAtee absorbs a hit there from Koch as Cardinale turns it back into his own zone. 1:14 to go on the penalty, but stolen away here by Keyser. Lays a pass off and a weak shot by Valentini towards the net. Awkward play there. Back the other way comes Rita. Rita trying to work his way through the zone. Cardinale with it now. He'll cross the blue line onside this time as McAtee tries to poke him off the puck. Cardinale slammed against the boards, makes a nice stopping move, banks a pass along, finds Rita. Looking for the centering pass back to the far side hashes down below the goal line yet again. Handled there by Brown, back to the point. Shifted back along there by Koch. Another shot, and that one finds its way through traffic.
And he's shushing the crowd. I'm not sure he's aware that half this crowd is his own fans, but a good shot there. And finally, Missouri State does get their power play goal.
Tyler Rowell with the goal there.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier, he's taken a few hard hits, including that one from Gottlieb, where Gottlieb sat down for the elbowing penalty, so I'm sure that's a little bit of revenge for him, able to get Missouri State pulled even as this game is tied at 1.
Face-off will be back at center ice. Stovall wins this one back. Odeline's going to push it ahead. Fires it down on goal. Nave just paddles that one aside. Picked up there by Kuzo in the corner. Sent back along Gray, near side. He turns the puck over, though. Arkansas is going to shuffle it back along. Picked up here by Stovall. Has Sugasawara in front. Rebound out there, and he couldn't stuff it home. Rebound still loose. No whistle. Arkansas is playing until they hear one as Odeline fires it through traffic. Blocked down in front. Arkansas trying to pick it up on the near side now. Wilson sends it back along. Stovall has a man on him. He almost gets upended and finally falls to a knee. Outlet pass, far side. Gray finds his man. Bank pass along. Chasing after it here is Lasansky, and he'll fire a shot save there by Dusenka.
Excellent play there by Gray. Banked it off the boards. Found Lasansky, and he took a good hard shot, but a glove save by Dusenka. Able to cover it up for the whistle.
All right, that was Mitchell Doley.
I haven't called his name much tonight.
Well, he's certainly not the same stature. Lasansky standing at 6'2", 215.
Yeah.
And Doley at 5'6", 155. I think I'd be able to tell the difference. As Arkansas tries to knock this one into the zone. Chasing after it here is Sugasawara. Sugasawara's got it in the corner. He gets checked along there. Sorry, that was Wilson checking down. Now Deacon comes away with it. Now Wilson again fires a pass in front. Missed Sugasawara's stick. Griffin Sugasawara. There's a fight for it on the near side boards. The Bears trying to come away with the puck, and they finally do. This time it's Lasansky, and he'll try to skate around a man and does. Good job by Gottlieb on the back check. Stolen back, though. Lasansky has a shot in front, well wide of the net. Goes right in front of the crease. De La Guardia got upended there. De La Guardia will regain his feet. Stolen away here by Wilson. Outlet pass, far side. Finds Sugasawara's stick. He's going to try to work it along. Gottlieb lays a pass off and stolen away again by Lasansky. Near side, chopped into the zone. Chasing after it here is, looks like it's Dallas. So Arkansas tries to come away with the puck again, and they do. Gottlieb has a man far side and tries to get to the stick of Wilson. Wilson's able to come away with it. Backhanded move around a man, and a good job shutting him down by Koch. Koch works with wrong for Drummond. Drummond can't hold on to the puck as Riley's able to play this one back off for Arkansas. A scrum for it, a shot on net. Steered aside by Nave and lifted high into the air there by Missouri State. Glove down at center ice by LaPlante. He'll send it to his D partner, De La Guardia, and back across. 2:26 to go, first period, 1-1 game. This one's dumped off. There goes De La Guardia. He's streaking ahead, and he lost sight of the puck. Regrouping now in their own zone. This is Drummond. Outlet pass comes all the way down the ice. No icing here as LaPlante looked to absorb the hit, and then he takes one. Near side now. Sorry, far side, that's Koch. He throws it through the traffic. Banked back along. Drummond going to pick this one up, and he gets stolen off of his stick. Skating ahead is McLean. McLean's got a head of steam. He's going to run this puck down. Has a man on the back post. Opts to hold on to it in the corner. Tries to bank it back towards the point. Arkansas not able to hold the blue line. That was LaPlante. Far side now finds McAtee. 1:48 to go in the period. McAtee's got to be careful of the chains as a shot gets sticked aside off the butt of the stick there. Nice save by Nave. And Arkansas will have to regroup at center ice yet again. Stolen away. Back the other direction. That's Komar. His shot is steered aside and finally brought down.
Yeah, no call on the play. He was barreling towards Dusenka. I don't think he had eyes of running into him, but DeGuire decided to stop that before it even became an option. Tore him down to the ice, and a whistle.
I think a good non-call there. Both players playing well past the whistle there. 1:21 to go. First period, 1-1 game.
And putting 2 seconds on the clock. Watch that be the difference here.
Face off tied up. Finally taken here by Arkansas. McAtee's going to work this one across the red line into the offensive zone. He's onside. McAtee loads a shot up, blocked down. He has a trailer. That's DeGuire. He'll throw it through the traffic. Glove down and steered aside there by Gray. Gray knocked it to the near side corner. Arkansas not able to hold the line. Cardinale tries to lift this one into the air, but McAtee, Johnny on the spot, trying to pick this puck back off. Gray going to send it back to his own end and finally send it to the near side. Rao trying to break out a pass to the far side, but this one comes all the way down. No icing. McAtee going to try to work it back along. Finds Kerr. He gets bumped off the puck. Keyser with a head of steam trying to work it around. Kerr with it. Works his way through Cardinale and then through another guy, and then he gets tripped up. No call as the whistle had blown right before he got knocked off his feet.
Yeah, Kerr can really handle the puck, and he tried to put a move on there, but just ahead of the play, get an offside whistle, and he was tripped up, as he said, but it came after the whistle, so no call.
Face-off will come outside the zone. This one back, picked up here by Missouri State. Outlet pass to the far side. Gottlieb's going to field this one for Arkansas. The rattling puck finally settled down. Gottlieb stick handles near side now. Banks a pass along. Arkansas looking to work it into the offensive zone. Valentini on the ice. Gottlieb going to chase this one down in the corner. He lays a big hit on the near side. Gronberg's going to pick it up. Tries to dump it back along. Missouri State trying to work it out of the zone. They finally do. Played back across. Doley not able to handle that one. And Arkansas blows the tire in front. A shot saved nicely there by Dusenka. Sullivan had eyes for the back of the net, but Arkansas is going to kill off the rest of this period, and it's 1-1 after one.
Oh, they almost gave one away there. Arkansas's had a few problems on defense. Foster's turned it over twice inside his own zone, and right there Michael Ellis just lost an edge, lost the puck, and Missouri State got a good scoring chance out of it, but a good save by Dusenka to keep this one tied at 1 heading into the first intermission.
Well, Arkansas, pretty good start to the period. They were definitely the better team after about 5 or 6 minutes. Getting the first goal on the board, Alex Keyser did. But then after that, everything just kind of fell off. Arkansas leading the shot column 15-8. And I really think that they really got to regroup and really figure out what happened in the second half of that period. And I think the biggest thing is the penalties.
Yeah, absolutely. It was Missouri State had to score twice to get 1 goal on the board, but both of them came on that Sean Foster penalty. They've had a few penalties here tonight, and a couple of them really just weren't within the flow of the game. Sometimes you get a stick caught out, you accidentally trip somebody. That type of stuff happens, but the penalties they're taking, they're roughing penalties, elbowing penalties. I like to see them be physical, but you got to do it within the confines, within the rules of the game to stay out of the penalty box, and that one cost them there. They could be leading this one 1-0. Instead, we go into the first intermission with a tie game.
All right, and in that first intermission, we're going to get a word from our sponsors, RLP Investments and Boffidy's Tasty Nuts. And after those sponsorship ads getting read, we'll go ahead and cut to Coach Andrew Falls. Sat down with us a couple of weeks ago after the Kansas series. We'll see what he had to say about that series and what he's looking forward to the most in this Missouri State series this weekend. So don't go anywhere. We have some intermission content for you as Arkansas is tied with Missouri State 1-1.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by RLP Investments. RLP has built well over 1,000 quality homes throughout northwest Arkansas, including new constructions in the Willowbrook Farms and Edgar Estates additions in Bentonville, and the forthcoming Timber Ridge subdivision in Fayetteville. We have several homes available, or we can build to suit. RLP is a longtime supporter of all Razorback athletics. Good luck and go Ice Hogs!
Open your mouth and prepare to savor the flavor of some of the finest nuts you've ever seen. Boffidy's Tasty Nuts, winning combination of candied nuts, crispy coated shells, and quality spices will leave you with an overwhelming desire to grab a sack and put them in your mouth. Bophades Tasty Nuts is owned and operated by veterans, and we understand the unique needs of the veteran community. A portion of all proceeds are donated to veteran charities in need. This is our way of giving back to those who have sacrificed so much for our freedom. You can get your own sack of Bophades Nuts at BophadesTastyNuts.com. As a special to all Razorback fans, use the code HOGHOCKEY to save 10% on your purchase. What are you waiting for? Grab a sack today.
All right, we're here with Coach Falls, Coach Andrew Falls. It was a good weekend here for Arkansas, taking 2 against Kansas, and a big monkey off your back, I think, in taking down a team that beat you 5 times last year. How does it feel? I know after a long weekend and getting a couple of wins, it's got to feel good to get a couple of wins against the team that's beaten you.
Yeah, the wins feel good. I know a lot of the D3 guys, coaches from last year that really want a revenge, so to sweep them is nice to get that revenge. I mean, we swept Nebraska last week and Kansas this week, 2 teams that went to nationals last year. So that's kind of a good sign for us to see where, we really wanted to see where we were at in these first few weeks. So it gives us a good barometer. But yeah, I mean, there's certainly things we can improve on as a coaching staff. That's what we always look for. We're a little negative in that way, probably. It's just looking for everything you can perfect. So on the ice, though, I mean, I thought things were really good. We came out with some wins. We can constantly put the puck in the net. We've had no less than 5 goals in every game, so we know we've got that going for us. It's just keeping the puck out of our own net that we still have some work to do. But
yeah, allowing a goal on the first shot in the first period and second period yesterday, and the first period again here today. Yep. Maybe a couple of defensive lapses, but I think your guys really do rebound well. I want to go back to yesterday's game, going down 2 goals against a really good Kansas team, and being able to rebound and get that win. What was that feeling like, knowing that your guys bounced back quickly to get 3 on the board before the end of the first?
Yeah, a little slow start, which we've seemed to have a few of those already, so we're kind of used to it, I think, at this point. But, yeah, it was a good bounce back. Guys stayed positive on the bench. They didn't get too down on each other. It was positivity. They knew there was still plenty of game left, and we were going to need to score more than a couple to win anyways. So it wasn't like we didn't know that coming into the game we were going to need a couple. But, yeah, I mean, the depth of our team, I think, beats just about any team. They showed up with 3 lines, and really their top line, it really carries their team. So we knew we'd chip away once we got the good line matches going. We get some special teams, some power play. Our power play was solid the first 2 weeks, 50%. So coming into this weekend, we knew if we had those chances, we'd take advantage of them, and we did. And it finished off a good first period there. The last 10 minutes, we really rattled a couple off and had a lot. I mean, the 2 goals, even though they scored them early, we still had a lot of sustained pressure. We've had that all 3 weeks, it seems like, even though we've given up the first one, 5 of the 6 games, I believe, at this point. So that's been kind of our Achilles heel, is getting that first goal. But hopefully we can get that going pretty soon here.
Well, how about the spark that Kerr, Keyser, and Salmon provided on the ice during that first game? They accounted for basically every point yesterday. Seeing that second line come out and really provide a spark for your team really shows off the depth that this Arkansas team has. What did you see out of them this weekend that you really liked, and what kind of changes do they need to make to get even better?
Yeah, they were by far the best line yesterday, and one of the things as a coaching staff that we talk about is we have a 1A and a 1B, and we have a 3A and a 3B. We don't have a second line. We don't have a fourth line. We have 4 lines that are so good that it's hard to differentiate between your top line and your bottom line, essentially. We don't have those. So, yeah, that line yesterday was just amazing. Salmon was throwing the body. He was all over the place. That's probably one of the better games I've seen him play here. Obviously coaching him last year, I saw him a lot. So, and then, yeah, Keyser and Kerr, I mean, when we put that line together at the beginning of the season, we figured we'd give it a shot and see what happened. Salmon had played with Stovall all last year and the year before that a little bit. So we thought maybe we'd go back with that, but we started with that. And, yeah, Kerr, Keyser, Salmon have been just lights out this first 3 weeks, just putting everything at the net and driving it hard. And they got a lot of zone time in the offensive zone, so that always helps. That always ups your chances. So they carry the weight. They carried the weight this weekend for sure. Certainly yesterday. So
Yeah, yesterday they played an excellent game. Going into the second period, there were only 2 goals scored in that second period yesterday, but y'all put on 23 shots. That's quite a feat for Arkansas to do in one period. Had 43 through 2 periods yesterday and ended the game with 56 shots. That's what you needed to do against Ben Smith, was put a bunch of shots on goals. How did it feel, though, going against a goaltender of Smith's caliber and knowing that you needed to do something like that to come away with such a large win in Friday night's game?
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit today after seeing him yesterday. His glove hand is incredible. You shoot a glove side, he's going to probably get it. One of the biggest issues we had all weekend, and we just kept preaching it, was we got to go to the net. We got to get bodies in front. That was our biggest issue. Those 56, 57 shots, whatever it was, we just, as great that stat is, it's hard when the goalie sees everything. And he's going to, at this level, especially a goalie like that, is going to stop a lot of those pucks. So for us, it was just getting more traffic to the net, more quality shots too. A lot of them were coming from the outside again, which we've had kind of issues with getting really good quality shots. But yeah, I mean, he's a good goalie, so it's hard to figure out which is the key there. Is he just really good, or are we just not getting enough on him? But yeah, he played really well despite giving up as many goals as he did. I wouldn't put that on him at all. He had some really nice saves. And yeah, it definitely helps us out test, what we're going to see in the future. We see them again in December. We're going to see many good goalies throughout the season. So it's nice to get that under the belt and know that we can score on a goalie like that, and we know we've got that capability later on in the season.
Yeah, well, a slow start for Arkansas today. You guys did win 6-3 yesterday, but came out first period. It was 1-0 Kansas, and I think a little bit of a head scratcher, stunned your guys a little bit. What did you say in the locker room in that first intermission that really got them back on their feet?
We just wanted to keep going. The positivity, we just needed to stay up. It wasn't. We just came out slow. It was weird. There wasn't that we were playing poorly. There were certain things where we just felt like we weren't getting that chemistry down, and guys just weren't really focused up to what we hoped they would be at. We thought we had them going before the game, but they just didn't seem to click in the first period, and then come out in the second period. We had 4 goals, I think, in the first at least 9 minutes. I know that much when I looked at the clock. So definitely going into the locker room that first intermission, it was just about keep going. Don't change anything. Just play our brand. We play our brand, we're fine. We have all the talent in the world on all 4 lines to compete with any team and beat any team. So it was just we had to get back to the fundamentals of our D-zone structure and how we move the puck up the ice and in transition and certainly the back check. We changed up our forecheck this week, so that was a little bit of a learning curve, figuring out where we're at with that. And so we kind of struggled sometimes with our third guy high in the zone. But once we figured that out, they couldn't seem to get the puck out, and we constantly had pressure, and that's where those 4 goals ended up. So,
yeah, and I want to talk a little bit about, we were talking in the first intermission, we're talking about that top line getting going, the Sugasawara, Stovall, and Wilson line getting going. It's kind of tough for them there in the first period. It looked like they weren't really on the same page. Then they came out in the second and just – it seemed like everything they touched was turning to gold. What was that like to finally see that spark out of them? They've been excellent all year long, obviously, and finally, after a rough start to the period, it was good to see them bounce back.
Yeah, they had a spark there in the second for sure. They looked really, really good. They started moving the puck well. That was one of the things we struggled with yesterday, certainly, and then previously in the season. They seem to have ups and downs, a little bit of a roller coaster. So once they, when they're on, they are on. They are unbeatable by far. We talked about maybe changing that lineup a little bit, but we've kind of come back to that every single time, and we just want to stay with it, and it showed today during that second period. They looked all right on the power play. They could have done that. We talked about it yesterday, and then today coming into the game, they need a lot more movement on the power play. Once they have that, teams can't figure out where everybody's at that point, and they're scrambling. And so once our guys start moving, they can shoot it from anywhere, and they can score from anywhere. So once they started doing that in the second period, it changed everything for them. They probably became the best line today in that second period when they just started moving their feet.
Well, and one of our players of the game today also was out there on the ice on the penalty kill. Talk a little bit about Trevor McLean, the excellent goal he scored off of Ben Smith's stick, just taking the puck away all over the place on the power play, on the back check, doing such an excellent job getting in position to make big plays.
Yeah, he's an all-around player for sure. One one of the guys we tried out last year a little bit. Started at D3 just because we wanted to get him a lot more ice time. We didn't know if he'd get as much at D1. And then we moved him up to D1, and he had immediate impact at D1. So we kind of knew at that point, all right, we've got something on our hands. And, yeah, he's had some really, really good games. And then today, especially his penalty kill, got a shorthanded goal, first one of the year for the team. So that was huge. But he just constantly moves his feet. He's all over the ice. He's an animal, really. I mean, on the penalty kill, teams don't expect him to be on them as quickly as he is. And that's what we talked about yesterday as a coaching staff was a lot of PK forechecks, they'll stop right in front of the net and just wait there. He does not. He goes right behind the net. He puts the pressure right on them quickly, and they start to panic with the puck, and that's when turnovers happen, or they try to do a quick reverse, and he's on it faster than they can do it. So that's one of his things is he just anticipates really, really well, and he gets on the puck quickly. And then, yeah, on 5-on-5, his offensive ability, he's got a great shot. Still needs to work on the hands. We talk about that all the time with him, but he's quick and he's got that great shot. And when he has a little bit of open ice and an open lane to shoot, it's deadly at that point. So.
Yeah, and we just want to talk a little bit about going into this next weekend. We got a big road trip, first one of the season, going to Nashville, going to take on Vanderbilt twice, then sandwiched between there is a Middle Tennessee game. Your first SECHC action. It's going to be a good litmus test to see where you stand in the division, and then you come back home to Missouri State. Talk about the next 5 games for us.
Yeah, Vandy played them twice last year at home, beat them both times. We expect a pretty good test from them. They're always a decent team. We'll see what we get on Friday. They're that first game. Then MTSU on Saturday. Haven't really seen much of them yet. First year in the SEC. Never played them before, so that'll be an interesting weekend in general. To kind of see first SEC action first, obviously, but it'll be interesting to see kind of what other teams in the area or in our conference may be at. We see scores and stuff like that, but doesn't really tell you much until you actually see it in person. So it'll be interesting to see that. We'll have to work on a little bit. We give them an off day on Monday, because we have 3 games this weekend, so. We'll give them an off day Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, we're gonna work on little things here and there. We just gotta get things back together a little bit. Certainly want to work on D-zone and stuff like that again. Just nail that down. We got 2 forechecks we can run with now, so we'll have to decide on which one we go with for this weekend. And then coming back, we got a week off, and then Missouri State at home, so we'll have that nice break after playing 9 games in 4 weeks basically. We'll have that week off, so that'll be a nice week off for the guys. And then, yeah, Missouri State at home, always a big game for us. Huge rivalry game. I think they split last year, the D3 team, so that'll be interesting to have them at home, and they're always a fun rivalry. So that'll be certainly an action-packed one. A lot of hitting, a lot of physical play, but we should have some fun with that one too.
All right. Well, thank you so much to Coach Andrew Falls. Arkansas will be back in town on October 11th and 12th to take on Missouri State at 7:30 on Friday night and 3:05 on Saturday. Thanks again, Coach.
Yep. Thank you.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by RLP Investments. RLP has built well over 1,000 quality homes throughout Northwest Arkansas, including new constructions in the Willowbrook Farms and Edgar Estates additions in Bentonville, and the forthcoming Timber Ridge subdivision in Fayetteville. We have several homes available, or we can build to suit. RLP is a longtime supporter of all Razorback athletics. Good luck and go Ice Hogs!
Open your mouth and prepare to savor the flavor of some of the finest nuts you've ever seen. Bophades Tasty Nuts, winning combination of candied nuts, crispy coated shells, and quality spices will leave you with an overwhelming desire to grab a sack and put them in your mouth. Bophades Tasty Nuts is owned and operated by veterans, and we understand the unique needs of the veteran community. A portion of all proceeds are donated to veteran charities in need. This is our way of giving back to those who have sacrificed so much for our freedom. You can get your own sack of Bophades Nuts at BophadesTastyNuts.com. As a special to all Razorback fans, use the code HOGHOCKEY to save 10% on your purchase. What are you waiting for? Grab a sack today.
Welcome back to the Jones Center here in Springdale, Arkansas, where your Arkansas Razorbacks are tied with the Missouri State Ice Bears 1-1 after one period. Alongside me today is Corry Porter, Rich Sanders, Quinn Shields, and Dawson Miller. My name is EJ Sanders. As we get set for this first period of action, or second period of action, Corry, what do you want to see from Arkansas? They kind of floundered there at the end of that first period and really didn't show me a whole lot that I could get excited about.
Yeah, they're trying to play physical. You could tell that a point was made by the coaches to come out, play physical, try to get this Missouri State team off of their game, and I think some of it's taken them out of what their Arkansas's offensive game is. Really, they're trying to get too much going in that space, so I think they really need to get back to what they've been doing the last few weeks. I've seen a few good breakouts. They're passing really well. They're passing well in tight spaces. They're creating scoring opportunities. They're getting pucks deep. They're getting pucks on the net, but just those lapses in judgment. And then we mentioned the penalties. Missouri State getting the power play goal. They had to score twice to get the one goal. We look back at it. They actually called it off for goaltender interference. A little bit of a weak call, but I think Moon was backed right up into the face of Desenka. Desenka was at the top of his crease, so they called it off, but Missouri State came back and got the goal nevertheless.
All right, so 20 minutes go on the clock as we get ready for the long change period here at the Jones Center. Arkansas will be skating from your right to left, wearing the white uniforms and the pink socks for Pink the Rink Night. And in the maroon, skating from left to right, will be the Missouri State Ice Bears. Center ice face-off as we get ready to get started here. Keyser getting tied up there, and it's one back. And played ahead, Arkansas fighting for it in the neutral zone and finally dumping it back along. Chasing it along is Salmon. Salmon trying to muscle this puck into the zone. Kerr with him. Finally laid off. A centering pass. Finds Kerr again. He's on his backhand. Rifles one up into the shoulder of Nave. And Arkansas off to a hot start here in the second period.
Yeah, good scoring opportunity. It's tough to get a backhand accurate shot there, but he put it right into the belly of Nave. Good positioning by him, and he holds on to get a whistle here in the first 17 seconds of this second period.
An excellent crowd on hand. This one is one back by Arkansas. DeGuire's going to play this one back along. It comes trickling past DeGuire's stick. He's going to have to run it back down. He's got a couple of guys in his hip pocket, including Lasanki. Arkansas trying to come away with it. Centering pass out front. Shot. Nice save there by DeGuire. I think he was the one that knocked it off the goal line. Picked up here by Salmon. A little drop pass. A nice centering pass by DeGuire and lost here by Kerr and sent back down the ice. And that'll be an icing. No icing called here. Never mind, as McAtee sends it to the near side. Into the zone comes Salmon. He loses the puck on the linesman, and they're going to call this one offside. 19:06 to go in the second period.
And we have a little trivia question for all the Razorback fans out there. Zach Wilson leads all Arkansas freshmen in points this season. He currently wears number 17. What player wore number 17 for this Razorbacks team last season? We'll have the answer for you during the second intermission.
Good question. Calling this team for 4 years, and I think I came up with it pretty quickly, but see what these loyal fans come up with as this one's dumped back behind the net. Nave turns this puck over. Sugasawara down in the corner. He's looking for a centering pass. Toe drag. He's bumped off the puck, sends it back across, finds Stovall. He finds a guy on the back post and broken up nicely in front of the net there by Rita. Stovall back across, finds Wilson. Wilson looking to pick up the puck, finds a man back at the point, Gottlieb. Gottlieb settling it down, avoids a man. Gottlieb fires it through traffic. Rebound out front. Stovall chops at it but misses. Stovall has a man in front and just throws it through the traffic and out of the zone.
Good defensive play by Gray, tying up Stovall in front on that rebound chance.
Back post. And here comes Sugasawara entering the zone with steam. He's going to fire a shot near post. Missed the net. Outlet pass settled down here by Gottlieb. He's got to be careful. He's got a couple of guys on him. He takes a hit hard there. Settled down by Wilson. His shot blocked down in front by Kuzo. Shuffled back along. Arkansas picks it back up. Tough angled shot by Stovall. Held in momentarily by Gottlieb. I think a good play to take it back, though. Got a guy right on him. Gottlieb, a turning move. He turns the puck over, back the other way into the zone. Rita makes a toe drag move, loses the puck, and Arkansas able to take it back. Good job by Gottlieb on the recovery, even though he turned that one over. Dumped into the zone, hard around the boards. McLean, and giving chase now is LaPlante. McLean with the puck. Has a man cross ice. It's stolen away. Can't hold the blue line's Deacon. Send it across, looking for Odeline. Arkansas checks up the offside. Kuzo gets it near side. Kuzo's outlet pass finds Cardinale. Cardinale trying to work it into the zone. Deacon frustrating them there as this one gets centered. Arkansas takes it away. Outlet pass off the skate of a back-checking defender from Missouri State. Batted it back and forth in the neutral zone. Finally kicks back into the Missouri State zone. 3 minutes gone. Cardinale trying to work this one ahead. LaPlante giving chase in the corner. Cardinale makes a turning move. Sends this one back to the point. Has his man. A shot is off the face mask of Deacon. And another shot there by Kuzo, blocked down by Odeline. This one gets tied up and back the other way. Here comes McLean. He's got a head of steam. McLean into the zone, fires a shot, shoulder down. Riley fires it in front and scores!
What a tough angled shot from Zach Riley, but he was in the right place at the right time. Excellent job by McLean. Came in with a head of steam, as you said, but put on the brakes, slowed it up just a little bit, took the shot. The initial save was made, but that rebound came out near the goal line, near the bottom of that right circle, and Riley, being a right-handed stick, was able to get the right angle on it and somehow found the back of the net, and Arkansas takes the lead.
2-1. Arkansas leads it. Zach Riley notching a goal there. So this faceoff's one back. Banked ahead by Gronberg. Centering pass finds McAtee. He'll just shuffle this one out for Bome. Bome dumps it into the zone, taken off his stick by Matthews. Arkansas gets it back. They'll dump. And chase. Matthews around the net. Outlet pass held in here by Arkansas. Centering pass gets caught up between Valentini and Bome. Bome lays a hit on in the corner. A good shoulder. That one goes off the referee's skate. Stays deep in the zone. Boy, Bome is lining up hits all over the place. This puck almost got turned over in front. Up on an edge. This one sent hard down the ice. Giving chase. First one to it here. In the corner is Doley. He gets shoved hard into the boards, and Arkansas will recover the puck. Ellis looking for an outlet pass. He's got Valentini near side. Oh, and it's broken up in the zone nicely there by Catalano. Dusenka comes out of his net. Dangerous play there, but McAtee able to make something out of it. McAtee stick handling near side. He's going to work it back to the far side. Offensive zone, onside, fires a low shot, and that one sticked up and out of play by Nave. 4 minutes and 13 seconds gone in this second period.
Yeah, we were talking about how productive Cameron McAtee has been this season earlier, really taking it coast to coast there. Arkansas has a couple defenders that like to do that. McAtee, one of them, Foster, another one, and McAtee showed off the stick handles and got enough on that shot, but a good save by Nave sends it up and out of play.
Face off to the left of Nave. This one's one back. Arkansas centering pass gets knocked off the side of the net. Keyser was giving chase there. An outlet pass now by Lasanki. He's got his man. Into the zone comes Dallas. Shoves it around the boards. Moon giving chase. Moon, a speedy winger, entering the zone. And this outlet pass finds the far side. Kerr looking for somebody. Instead opts for the back pass. Smart play. Foster will bank a pass near side for Keyser. Keyser's going to settle it down. Makes a nice move there. Back checking though. Nicely was Moon and knocks him off the puck. Foster recovers, finds Salmon, far side now Kerr. Kerr trying to work it along, poked off of his stick. Giving chase is Lasanki. Arkansas trying to work it back along. This is Foster. Foster with the puck, plays a pass back off. This is Gottlieb behind the net. Gottlieb, a nice turning move behind the net to hold on to that puck. Gottlieb's outlet pass finds Kerr. Kerr has Salmon ahead of him, and he's going to enter the zone just barely onside. Dump back out. A loose stick on the ice. It's an Ice Bear stick. It's tied up on the near side boards. Arkansas will tip this one into the zone. Salmon almost had it. Came off the hosel. Back checking Salmon. His back and forth action finally picked up here by Keyser. Keyser going to make a nice stopping move and almost picked a corner. The captain Was loading one up there. Kerr leaves it there for Salmon. Salmon in the high slot. Tries to pass one back off for Kerr. Good back check by Moon. Kerr with the puck. Far side. Missed the stick of De La Guardia. Not a very good pass there by Kerr. Normally a very sure passer. Both teams getting full changes for the most part, as Gottlieb and De La Guardia will be the last to change for Arkansas. As this one comes down the ice. Nicely done by Sugasawara to beat out the pending icing. Sugasawara trying to work it along. Back to the point. Settled down here by De La Guardia. He'll slam it back around the board. Centering pass off the skate of Stovall. Wrong stick hand. Happens a lot for Arkansas, it seems. As Stovall takes it back away. He's got a man drop if he wants him. He's going to send it back to the point. Finds De La Guardia. He'll throw a shot through traffic. Good job by Sugasawara to get a stick on that one, but it bounded wide of the net. Sugasawara plays it to himself near side, but it's taken away nicely. And Arkansas, tangled up at center ice, finally settled down by Odeline. Outlet pass to De La Guardia. He's got to get off the ice here soon. As Odeline takes this one ahead. He just flips this one high into the air. That's what he's good at. He's going to give chase. Watch out. He'll slam you into the boards, and he does. Wilson with the puck now. Arkansas with all the pressure. De La Guardia at the point. He'll load up a shot. Rebound comes to the near side. Nice blocker save by Nave. Arkansas with the puck. Back to the point. Odeline through traffic, and Sugasawara almost tipped that one by. Another shot through the traffic. Comes to the near side. Now Odeline with it. Slams it off the boards. Work back along. Stovall near side on the outer hashes. Sends it back to the point. Finds Odeline. Odeline near side point. Banks a pass along. Finds Stovall. Stovall's centering pass broken up nicely, and giving chase is Brown. Brown will go to the bench after a long defensive shift for that Missouri State line. It was on the ice. This one stays in the zone, though. Riley giving chase now for Arkansas. Relentless pressure from the Razorbacks. More than 3 minutes. So Arkansas's checking Cardinale in the corner. It's 1v3. And Riley almost gets the better of it as this one's sent down the ice for icing, and there will be no change.
Yeah, a lot of good sustained pressure for Arkansas. Dylan Odeline, a part of that, who celebrated a birthday yesterday, turned 20 years old, so happy belated birthday to him.
20 years young. This faceoff's won back by Missouri State. Kuzo plays it hard around the boards. Picked up here by Matthews. His outlet pass is stymied momentarily as Deacon is trying to frustrate teams in the neutral zone, and does. McAtee works it along, finds Riley. He's going to have room to shoot. Rebound came up high and over the stick of McLean, who was streaking towards the net. This is McAtee with it. He'll play it back. Finds DeGuire. Just throws a stick at it and picks up the puck. Alex DeGuire, stick handling behind his own net. 11:49 to go, second period. Not a whole lot of stoppages this period so far. We are just blowing through this second period. Arkansas trying to hold the blue line again. They are really making it tough for Missouri State to break out. They finally do. Far side comes Rao. Rao centering pass, batted out of the air nicely. That was Matthews coming towards the net. Arkansas looking for a breakout again. Back behind the net. Rao handles it there, near side. Finds his man, stick handling in the corner and back around. Arkansas is able to take it away. This is McLean. McLean trying to use his speed to get the corner, couldn't quite do it. Centering pass broken up nicely in front there by Matthews, and that one's finally smothered by the goaltender. We'll have a stoppage with 11:13 to go in the first.
Yeah, not really much out of Missouri State this period. First period was just physical. Both teams frustrating each other. This one has just been all Arkansas putting that pressure on Missouri State. Able to get one goal out of it so far. They're looking for more, though.
Face off to the left of Nate. This one's one. Arkansas is going to pick this puck up. Dumped along by Bome. Down behind the net. Ellis not able to take that puck off of their stick. Gottlieb forechecking. Ellis comes away with it. Ellis just throws it back into the zone. Smart move by the freshman. Outlet pass. Tapping for it there was Catalano. He was just onside, but Arkansas will get the puck back. I think they prefer that over the offside. As a couple of Arkansas players run into each other. That was Valentini. Looked like Mark Sanchez running into the back of his man there as this one's sent back around the boards. Far side corner. Arkansas trying to pick this one out of the corner. Valentini pinning his man there. Drummond just going to shoo that one along. Arkansas with the turnover. This is Bome. Bome back to the point, finds Foster, loads one up, tipped in front, just wide. Arkansas will pick it back up. Near side corner, looking for any pass at all is Ellis, but he just works his way through the traffic and gets a shot up and out of play after the tip. Excellent job by the Arkansas fourth line to make that happen.
Yeah, just keeping that pressure up. This Arkansas team is deep. We talked about it earlier, the Division I and Division III teams combining to form this one Division III team, and they go deep.
Arkansas with 8 second-period shots already and 1 goal. Missouri State with 1 second-period shot. Arkansas with the puck. This is the Kerr line on the ice. Kerr back to the point, finds Odeline. High circle, fires a shot, rebound, comes to the near side. Trying to shut down the angle was Keyser, but a nice job chipping it to the near side. Back the other way comes Dallas. He'll throw this one down into the far side corner. Chasing after it there is Lasanki. Back the other way comes Arkansas. This is Odeline. Odeline working it out of the zone. Finds Salmon. Salmon looking for a centering pass. Stick on the ice there to break up that play. Nice job there by Gray, and back the other direction comes Moon. Moon across the blue line into the offensive zone. He gets shoved off the puck nicely by Kerr. He's got a man ahead trying to work the puck along, and it's fielded here by Kuzo. D-to-D pass, far side Gronberg. Gage Gronberg trying to work it into the zone. Arkansas going to settle it down. Back behind his own net, that's Salmon. Salmon just backhands one near side. Plenty of time to work with it now is Odeline. Odeline, a D-to-D pass, finds Salmon. Outlet pass, LaPlante. Good passing here. That one from Kerr to Keyser. Keyser, a couple of toe drag moves, couldn't quite get that second one off. And he was shut down there by Matthews. Down around the boards. Gronberg's going to pick it up on the near side. Keyser makes the check here, held in by Wilson. Wilson, a nice stick handling move. Wilson still with the puck. He's on the line with Keyser right now. Keyser's going to look to get a change here soon. This is just dumped and chased. As getting a change here is Missouri State. This is DeGuire. Nice job. Back pass again. Finds McAtee. Outlet pass. Finds Sugasawara on the breakaway. Shoots just wide. Stovall picks it back up. Not over yet. Wilson couldn't tip that one on net. Down into the corner now comes Brown. Brown fields that one back along as Stovall's on the back check. Trying to hold the line is McAtee. Lays a pass off. Finds Stovall. Stovall has his man at the point. Opts to hold on to it. Has a man on the back door. Fires a shot. Blocked down in front. Nicely there by Brown. Fielded down below the goal line there by Gronberg. He's been on the ice for quite a while. Stick handling now is Wilson. He had Sugasawara on the back post. Didn't try it. Shot through traffic. Comes bounding back out to the point. McAtee's got to turn back. 3-on-2 the other way. Good job by McAtee to break up that play. Still with it. Centering pass broken up. Sugasawara now. Back the other way. McAtee's with him. Left-handed stick. Drop pass to Stovall. Loads it up. And he'll shelf it. 3-1 Arkansas.
What a snipe shot from Chris Stovall. Excellent feed from Griffin Sugasawara, but that shift belonged to Cameron McAtee. First, that long pass that led to the breakaway and the 1-on-0 opportunity for Sugasawara. Then he hustled back to break up that 3-on-2, and then on that one, he was in on that 3-on-2 on offense, and he screened the goaltender on that one and allowed Stovall to pick his corner, and Arkansas leads by 2.
These guys get a lot of accolades, Kerr, Keyser, and Stovall, but the hard work of Cam McAtee is what makes him one of the most valuable players on this young Arkansas team as they'll dump this one back down into the zone on another rush. Arkansas has brought the wood to Missouri State in this second period. Keeping the pressure up, but back the other way comes Drummond. He'll dump this one into the zone. Foster hustling after it now. He'll poke it near side. Gottlieb trying to control it there. He just banks one along to himself, takes a shoulder into the boards there, but Gottlieb somehow emerges with the puck. Far side, banked along, picked up there by Drummond. That one's down on goal as Desenka is able to smother it up. Almost forgot our goaltender's name. It's been so long since I've said it.
And McAtee credited with a second assist on that goal as well. Good for him.
He may not have touched that puck, and he still deserves the second assist. But Gottlieb's going to pick up the puck here. He makes a nice stick handling move behind the net. Outlet pass. Looking for Riley. They're going to say no icing as it touched the Missouri State stick. Riley pins his man along the boards. Gottlieb on the near side. He's going to stick handle around a guy. Gottlieb chases it down. Far side corner. Another between the legs. Deke. Another shot. Backdoor. Riley couldn't finish it off. Would have been his second of the game. Far side. This is Gottlieb. He's got the puck here. He'll work it back along. Finds McLean. McLean with the puck. Settling it down at the point. 6:56 to go in the period. And his shot is smothered there by Graham Nave.
Yeah, good save by Nave with a lot of traffic there in front, but I'm really liking the patience I'm seeing from Arkansas when they're handling the puck in the offensive zone. They're just holding on to it. Missouri State will go down to block a shot, but Arkansas just holds it and holds it. They bide their time, and I think they're taking the right shots, and a good one there from the point by McLean.
Deacon to take the face-off against Mitchell Doley. Far side, and a big hit laid on there by Sullivan. Getting in on the action. McLean near side finds Gottlieb. He'll whiff on the shot there. But Gottlieb recovers. Gottlieb trying to skate it back along. It's kicked ahead to the stick of Catalano. Into the offensive zone. Fires a shot, and a nice save by Dusenka. The Slovakian does it again.
Good defense there from Sean Foster. He's got about 6 inches in 10 years on Catalano. Good defensive play. And a good save by Dusenka, but good chance there for Missouri State. I'm sure they wanted to do more with it than that, but really just Foster forced them to the outside, closed down the passing lanes, forced the shot.
Face off. One back here by Missouri State. Kuzo's shot goes wide of the net. Bome trying to check his man off the puck successfully. He'll pick it up off the half boards. Here comes Bome. He just backhands one towards the Missouri State zone, and it's turned away. Dump back down deep into the Arkansas zone. De La Guardia with a head of steam. He'll bank one near side. Missouri State with some pressure. Ellis can't clear the zone for Arkansas. LaPlante in retreat. He absorbs a hit there in the corner, as Doley couldn't get the best of him. Picked up here by De La Guardia. Looking for the outlet pass, and he gets it stolen away in front. Shot! Backhanded opportunity, but they're going to say that was a trip before it happened. No shot there. Only 2 shots on net this period for Missouri State. 2 goals for Arkansas on what looks like 13 shots.
And here they'll go on the power play. One of the keys to the game was the special teams for Arkansas. We talked about how potent this power play is. At one point through 6 or 7 games, they were 50% on the power play, and that's against the likes of Kansas and Nebraska, teams that really go deep into the playoffs, play well at regionals, even some national appearances for them. So really no slouch here on the power play. Missouri State will have to be careful.
Kerr wins this one over. Sorry, Keyser to Kerr. Now Kerr loads this one up, fires a shot. This one stays in play, near side corner. Keyser's going to make a turning move. Near side circle. Keyser with the puck. Far side now finds Kerr, outer hash. Far side circle, now back to the point, finds Keyser, back to Kerr, back to the point, tic-tac passing. DeGuire's shot blocked down in front. Nice job there by Komar. There's Odeline, stick handling. He'll lay a pass off. That's Keyser. Chip pass in front, and
Good
Salmon
save.
couldn't quite put that one home as Nave just gets enough leather on it to make the save. Chip back to the point, not ready for it was Odeline. He's got some speed coming back, including DeGuire does a good job of just shielding that man off the puck. Odeline with a head of steam far side. Making some nifty moves there. He'll lay a pass off. Into the zone comes Salmon. Drop pass, finds Kerr. Kerr has Keyser in the high slot. Kerr wheels it back to Keyser. Keyser handling it there. He has DeGuire on the back post. Tries to find him. A set play there by Arkansas. Odeline, far side now. Kerr. Kerr, centering pass, hit the stick of Salmon and went flying into the air. Near side now. This is DeGuire. He's going to be able to settle it back down as Stovall fires it through the traffic. Another shoulder save by Nave. Not clearing the zone, though. Stovall with it. 38 seconds to go on the minor penalty. Back behind the net. This is Kerr. Far side, Stovall. Stovall has Keyser. Keyser loading one up. Through the traffic, back post, was looking for Kerr yet again. And a huge hit by Salmon. Back behind the net. No call, though. Arkansas still with the puck. They have a man in front of the net. As McAtee's going to load it up now through the traffic, and it's finally tipped up and out of play.
A little bit of extracurricular pushing, but excellent control by Arkansas on the power play here. Like I mentioned, a lot of patience. A lot of patience on offense when they were full strength, and they're showing that here on the power play as well. A couple of great shots, good scoring opportunities, and Graham Nave is keeping this a 2-goal game for Missouri State.
Well, coincidental minors here. Simultaneous roughings. I think that was just a little bit of frustration there by Drummond, the sophomore.
Could be trying to protect his goalie as well.
Salmon, the junior, is similar in size.
Arkansas with 15 seconds to work on the power play. Starts with winning this face-off.
Yep. Interesting choice here. They're going to go with Zach Wilson to take it. Baldwin, Missouri native. Face-off's one back. Finds McAtee, 10 seconds to go on the power play. 8 seconds now, near side, finds Stovall, loads up a shot!
Wow.
My goodness! Chris Stovall!
Wow. What a shot. Wow. Wilson wins the face-off. Gets it to McAtee. Stovall just picks a corner, short side over the stick hand shoulder of Nave. Pops the water bottle, and Arkansas with a 4-1 lead.
Arkansas opening the floodgates here at the Jones Center.
And that will go down as a power play goal, or it had just expired. So an even strength goal for Arkansas.
We'll see what they say on that one. This one's banked ahead. Arkansas keeping the pressure up. Dumped out of the zone. Arkansas will pick it up here. Stovall drops pass here. De La Guardia now near side. Finds Sugasawara. That goes between his legs. Down the ice. Gronberg fields it there. Far side. Matthews. And they are going to say that was on the power play. Back to the point. Finds LaPlante. LaPlante D-to-D pass. De La Guardia able to settle that one down. He has a man. That's Wilson. Back post. Finds Sugasawara. Had one more pass. Couldn't quite get the stick on it. Back the other way. 2-on-1. Arkansas with a couple of back checkers. The other way comes Rita. Rita loads a pass up and a good defensive play by De La Guardia. They're not going to blow that one dead. He raised his arms up in the air like, I'm not touching him. And back the other way comes Wilson. Wilson tries to make a stick handling move. Stovall stick lift, blows the tire into the corner, and back the other way come the Ice Bears. Outlet pass, tip back along nicely, into the zone comes Rita. Rita has LaPlante in front of him, he'll fire a shot. Rebound is loose, Desenka somehow fought that one off. Sugasawara throwing the body now. Sugasawara on the outlet. Sugasawara, he'll work his way past one. Griff into the offensive zone, loads up a shot, he'll fire it, and it's saved down. Griffin Sugasawara getting his opportunities and not able to capitalize just yet. Deacon on the ice now. Sugasawara will go for a change. And onto the ice comes Trevor McLean. Into the offensive zone goes Catalano. He gets tripped up there by LaPlante, and that will be a penalty on Arkansas. 2:36 to go in the second period. Well, at least this one's not going to trickle over into the third when Missouri State has the fresh legs.
Well, Missouri State had a power play in the first period. They were able to put the puck in the back of the net twice. Only one of them counted, but that does stand as a lone goal for Missouri State. So really, if they want to climb their way back into this game, now a 3-goal deficit, now's the time to do it. Give some momentum going into that second intermission with only 2:36 left here in the period. Yeah, LaPlante spending a lot of time in that penalty box here tonight.
He spent a lot of time in there last year as well. Led the team in penalty minutes. It'll be a 2-minute penalty. We'll see if they have somebody else serve it for LaPlante, who was known for jawing in the box. We'll see who they send.
Yeah, the original call was a trip, but LaPlante throwing a stick in the box, not happy. They're going to have Riley go in, so LaPlante with a misconduct. Riley to serve the 2 minutes.
Well, they fill it up.
4 men between the 2 penalty boxes.
Face off one back, Missouri State far side. Kuzo going to try to pick it up there. He'll bank this one along the boards. Arkansas can't get it out of the zone as Moon had the puck there momentarily, and Deacon will fire that one. Get out of the way, everybody.
Yeah, tough break for Arkansas as they were trying to ice it, but he missed the glass as he went towards the benches, and they have the short glass right in front of the penalty boxes as well. So instead of getting it all the way down the ice, it's going to be a defensive zone faceoff for Arkansas. Good break there for Missouri State.
Face off to the right of Desenka, and Arkansas is going to take this one away quickly. McLean one-on-one the other way. He's only got Gray in front of him. McLean's shot is tipped wide.
Got a stick up high.
Taking a stick up high. I don't think McLean meant to do that. He gets pinned along the boards. Yeah,
Yeah, no call on the play, but definitely had the stick underneath the chin strap.
As Moon will skate it ahead. Moon, a drop pass, has Rao. Rao going to try to work this one back along. Moon steals that one off of his stick. Gottlieb a check there. Foster just chops it back along. Far side, handled into the zone. Near side now finds Kuzo. Kuzo loads up a shot, tipped just wide of the net by an Arkansas defenseman, and McLean sends it down the ice. Look who's chasing after it. That's Sean Foster. He's got it down in the corner. He'll just pin it there, and he whiffs on the pass. Picked up here by Arkansas. Deacon now skating with it. Deacon still with the puck. He'll send it back to his D-man. That's McAtee. McAtee with it. Stopping move back behind his own cage. McAtee near side finds DeGuire. DeGuire will send this one high into the air down the ice, and it's tipped up into the air. McLean gets past a man. He'll shoot, and it's a nice save by Nave. Just barely got the leather on that one. Back the other way comes Missouri State, though. They're not out of it yet. Here comes Brown into the offensive zone. 27 seconds left on their power play. It's looked like an Arkansas power play thus far, as this one's loaded up. A shot saved by Dusenka. Nice shot there by Gray, but Arkansas will clear the zone. Down the ice, Nave comes out of the net to play that one, and luckily he doesn't have Trevor McLean bearing down on him.
Yeah, McLean going to the bench for a change. Clearly winded after that penalty kill.
7 seconds left on the penalty kill for Arkansas. Almost turned over by DeGuire. Back. Has a man near side. Opts to send this one down the ice as the penalty was expired, and they'll call this one dead for an icing.
Yeah, I think they tried to time that, but he came out just as the puck was passing him. And an icing call.
You know, Riley's arguing that he wasn't even on the ice yet.
Almost hit him in the skates.
Which would have been a
good,
penalty if
break.
he still had a puck or a foot in the box. So he's lucky. Can't play the puck from off the ice. This shot is loaded up, and a nice save by Dusenka. Right off the faceoff, Sean Sullivan. He had 11 points last season, the O'Fallon, Missouri native.
That's a good win by Doley to his weak side.
Faceoff one back, picked up here by McAtee. He'll send it back along, near side corner, trying to shove it ahead. Riley giving chase now. This one blocked along. Arkansas gets it back to the neutral zone. It's recovered here by Cook. Down into the zone. DeGuire's going to pick this one up back behind his own net. 10 seconds to go in the period. Looking for an outlet pass. This one's banked ahead. Arkansas with the puck into the zone. They don't say it's offside. 2 seconds to go in the period. Just thrown towards the net by Bome. And Arkansas with an excellent second period here at the Jones Center to take a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, it was kind of a lot of nonstop action. That first period we mentioned was just physical with both teams. That was a little bit cleaner. Still some penalties in that game, but Arkansas, with a lot of sustained offensive pressure, finally came away with that second goal when Riley buried that rebound, and then Stovall put two up himself, picking two opposite corners, really showing off that accuracy with his wrist shot.
Yeah, and Arkansas able to get one on the board early and then sustain that pressure throughout the period to notch two more tallies. That period only allowing 5 shots to Missouri State while also tallying 18 shots themselves. So just an excellent period all around from Arkansas, applying the pressure to Missouri State. Whatever the coach said in the locker room in the first intermission, he's got to be pretty proud of.
Yeah, and you got to say something similar, and also probably tell them that, guess what, Missouri State's going to come out firing too. They're going to try to make some adjustments in the locker room as well and figure out what they need to do to get more pucks on the net. Really not a whole lot of shots that period, but they got to change that if they want to get a couple pucks past Dusenka and climb back into this game. Arkansas with a pretty commanding 4-1 lead.
All right, so we'll pause for a couple of seconds here for a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be back with the intermission report.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by RLP Investments. RLP has built well over 1,000 quality homes throughout northwest Arkansas, including new constructions in the Willowbrook Farms and Edgar Estates additions in Bentonville, and the forthcoming Timber Ridge subdivision in Fayetteville. We have several homes available, or we can build to suit. RLP is a longtime supporter of all Razorback athletics. Good luck and go Ice Hogs!
Open your mouth and prepare to savor the flavor of some of the finest nuts you've ever seen. Bophades Tasty Nuts, winning combination of candied nuts, crispy coated shells, and quality spices will leave you with an overwhelming desire to grab a sack and put them in your mouth. Bophades Tasty Nuts is owned and operated by veterans, and we understand the unique needs of the veteran community. A portion of all proceeds are donated to veteran charities in need. This is our way of giving back to those who have sacrificed so much for our freedom. You can get your own sack of Bophades nuts at BophadesTastyNuts.com. As a special to all Razorback fans, use the code HOGHOCKEY to save 10% on your purchase. What are you waiting for? Grab a sack today.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by RLP Investments. RLP has built well over 1,000 quality homes throughout Northwest Arkansas, including new constructions in the Willowbrook Farms and Edgar Estates additions in Bentonville, and the forthcoming Timber Ridge subdivision in Fayetteville. We have several homes available, or we can build to suit. RLP is a longtime supporter of all Razorback athletics. Good luck and go Ice Hogs!
Open your mouth and prepare to savor the flavor of some of the finest nuts you've ever seen. Bophades Tasty Nuts, winning combination of candied nuts, crispy coated shells, and quality spices will leave you with an overwhelming desire to grab a sack and put them in your mouth. Bophades Tasty Nuts is owned and operated by veterans, and we understand the unique needs of the veteran community. A portion of all proceeds are donated to veteran charities in need. This is our way of giving back to those who have sacrificed so much for our freedom. You can get your own sack of Bophades nuts at BophadesTastyNuts.com. As a special to all Razorback fans, use the code HOGHOCKEY to save 10% on your purchase. What are you waiting for? Grab a sack today.
All right, we're back here at the Jones Center here in Springdale, Arkansas, where your Arkansas Razorbacks lead 4-1 over the Missouri State Ice Bears. Alongside me here is Corry Porter. And Corry, the Arkansas Razorbacks looked like the more dominant team in that second period, which is really what we were hoping for coming into the weekend. Not saying that we expected it, but we were definitely hoping for that.
Yeah, it's hard to know with this Missouri State team. This is only their second set of games this season, so really don't know how well they play. They played against Creighton, came away with 2 wins there. Supposed to have some games last weekend. They got canceled, so it's hard to tell. They play each other every year, but this is such a different Arkansas team than we saw last year with a Division I team coming down to combining with a Division III team, just completely different. So we see that talent level of Arkansas really jumped up as they brought both teams together. So I think that's part of the difference here tonight. That depth that Arkansas has really showed out in that second period, tilted the ice towards the goaltender Graham Nave and really put the pressure on him, able to put 3 pucks in the back of the net in that period, and currently lead 4-1.
Well, Arkansas applying extreme pressure to that Missouri State team throughout the period. A forecheck that we haven't seen be that dominant all season long, honestly. It's been pretty good, but it was really, really good there in that second period. What are some takeaways that the coaches can take from this second period in order to push forward into the third?
Well, I think you got to reiterate the stuff that you said during the first intermission. That first period was sloppy. They tried to play physical, but it got them out of their game. They got a lot of unnecessary penalties, put them in the penalty box, gave up a power play goal. The one goal for Missouri State was on the power play, just had a penalty kill there. We mentioned Trevor McLean really kills off those penalties well, and he came out and proved it there. Had 2 really good rushes down, had the good shorthanded opportunity. Nave made the good save there, but McLean putting the pressure on and really just killing off that time. That's all you got to do. Just waste that time until you can get your man back out on the ice, back to even strength.
Meanwhile, on the other end of the ice, the defenseman for Arkansas really stepping up, and really in the form of number 25, Cam McAtee.
Yep.
We were talking about him coming into the game, and he's even stepped up his play again tonight. Talk a little bit about him and what he's going to be doing going forward.
He's just a solid player. He can skate. He can handle the puck. He can play defense. He can skate it up the ice. We saw on that first Stovall goal, he really, that shift was excellent. Great long cross ice pass. Found Sugasawara for the breakaway. Made a mistake here right at the blue line that led to a 3-on-1 the other way, but hustled his butt off to get back and broke it up, caused a bad pass from Missouri State, and then came back the other way. A 3-on-2 was part of that offensive rush. He got right in front of the goaltender Nave and was able to screen him, and Stovall picked the corner and made it a 3-1 game at that point. So he's played excellent all season long. We talked about it before the game between me and you, and he's showing out here again tonight.
Another great defenseman for Arkansas is Sean Foster, and we'll hear from him at the end of this intermission report. He's one of the guys we interviewed a couple weeks ago. A really great interview and a really great guy. But Sean Foster turning on the wheels there after a long penalty kill, able to get down the ice and really help this Arkansas team. What is it that he's been providing for Arkansas thus far in this game?
We make jokes, and you'll see it during the interview, but he's a lot older than these guys, but he brings that leadership, a lot of life experience as well as hockey experience, and he comes out, he plays hard and tries to play the right way, plays physical. He likes to take it coast to coast. He made a couple of mistakes early in the game, tried to get cute with his stick handling move at the blue line, led to a rush the other way, but he's a solid player. He's a solid defenseman. They had a 3-on-1 coming back the other way, and Foster was able to force the sharp-angled shot from Missouri State. Really didn't get a good scoring chance out of it, as good as they would have hoped for a 3-on-1. So he's played well all season and continues to play well tonight.
All right, so now we're going to go to the interviews of Sean Foster and Trevor McLean, I believe. Earlier we did have a trivia question, though, that we wanted to answer earlier in the broadcast. What was that trivia question? One more time.
So the question was, Zach Wilson leads all Arkansas freshmen in points this season. He currently wears number 17. What Razorback wore number 17 last season? And we'll be back with the answer after these interviews.
It feels pretty good. They're a tough team. They definitely had us scrambling around, but to come out on top and get 4 points really felt great.
Yeah, that's definitely.
It's been interesting. Some guys had to step away, which we hate to see. Some guys have stepped up, which we really like to see. So it's really been interesting to kind of have a consolidated process, to have an organization where everyone's down to buy in and just have a good group of guys and good energy. So overall, I think it's been a really great process. Yeah, so I grew up in Grapevine. I started playing roller hockey with my brother, Dalton Foster, big shout out there. Started playing roller hockey and then just got into ice hockey when the Stars won the Cup, and then just kind of trickled down from there and decided it was something I really like to do. Growing up in Texas, it's super hot, so it was nice to play a sport that was indoors. But yeah, just fell in love with it and decided to stick with it.
Now you with that.
I get a lot of dad or grandpa jokes, but overall it's interesting. It's nice to feel youthful and be around a bunch of guys and I like to think maybe just kind of mentor and show some leadership and maybe some guidance from previous decisions that I've made. But yeah, it's really awesome. I just love the sport. I love being around it. I love being in the locker room and showing up to practice and just being around, being involved with the game. It's just something I really enjoy.
And
I think since it is so small and so sparse, I think it's important to kind of embrace the brand that there is hockey in Arkansas, and to, wear their jerseys or be vocal about it and really express that they are a hockey player, because it is small. It's a small niche group, but it's something to be proud of. So that's something that I would suggest to, the locals that are getting involved, because the more that it grows, the more it'll continue to develop. So that's something that I'm excited to see happen here in the future.
all right, thanks, Sean.
Oh, it was pretty exciting, but I mean, I could tell the goalie was like a little shaky with the puck and tough with making decisions. So just try to pressure him quickly and made him cough it up. And then yeah, it's kind of buried and got the team going. It was fun. I think my biggest asset is my speed. I think I can beat a lot of guys to open pucks and just beat them to the net. Well, it's definitely one of those things where people don't know much about it. It's all football and baseball down there, but it's been picking up now. It's getting better, but I mean, I played football and baseball also growing up, and hockey is just my favorite sport. And then moved up to Minnesota and Kansas, played a couple years of juniors, and yeah, now I'm here and I love it. I'm having a great time.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I took a tour of the campus. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous, and I have a bunch of buddies that come to school up here, and they were all talking to me, kind of convincing me, and yeah, just beautiful campus, a lot of friends, and just a great environment to be in. Oh, I mean, I know everybody now. So when all the guys kind of came together here this year, there wasn't a single person I didn't know, and I feel like we all worked together, great because we all played together for all last season. So yeah, I think it helped because I know how everyone plays kind of. I'd say just stay on the ice and keep working. Like, it doesn't matter where you come from. Dallas isn't a big hockey place either. Yeah, just you got to keep working at it.
Yep. All right. So those were some pretty good interviews we had there with Foster and McLean. McLean's such a character. He said he was a little bit nervous after his first interview. He's never done that before. Yeah. Foster, the seasoned veteran, acts like he's been taking those interviews his entire life. So it was a pretty good time. It's good that we get to sit down with these guys and get to know them a little bit more and get their faces out there for the public. They love being on camera. They tell us that all the time, so it's really fun to get interviews with them.
Yeah, I think we saw that last week. They were streaming their own games on the Razorback Facebook page when they were in Nashville and really showing off their personalities there. And I joked with them they're going to take my job, but hopefully not, but maybe one day. So back to the trivia question. We asked what Razorback player wore number 17 last season. Go ahead and answer that for us.
Corry Delisle, I believe.
That was Corry Delisle. He played 4 years for Arkansas, spanning 132 games, scoring 20 goals and 38 assists during that time.
Yeah.
One of the original guys. We started calling this team these games about 4 years ago, so he was on the teams for as long as I can remember.
Back when there was Delisle, DeGuire, De La Guardia.
Yep.
There's one more, I think. I don't even remember. There were 4 or 5 guys with Day at the beginning of their name, and we had just started broadcasting. So really fun piece of trivia there. Corry Delisle, we called all 4 years of his games, so it was good to see him get to graduate and be part of that senior class last year that included some really prolific scorers, including Luke Gradisar, who was the number 1 and will probably be the number 1 goal scorer of all time for that Division I team if they don't bring it back. But so an excellent first and second period from Arkansas here. The second period especially, accelerating that lead to 3 goals was a big key for Arkansas and will be a big key for them going forward into the third period. So we will be right back with the third period of action here in about 2 minutes after another word from our sponsors.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by RLP Investments. RLP has built well over 1,000 quality homes throughout Northwest Arkansas, including new constructions in the Willowbrook Farms and Edgar Estates additions in Bentonville, and the forthcoming Timber Ridge subdivision in Fayetteville. We have several homes available, or we can build to suit. RLP is a longtime supporter of all Razorback athletics. Good luck and go Ice Hogs!
Open your mouth and prepare to savor the flavor of some of the finest nuts you've ever seen. Bophades Tasty Nuts, winning combination of candied nuts, crispy coated shells, and quality spices will leave you with an overwhelming desire to grab a sack and put them in your mouth. Bophades Tasty Nuts is owned and operated by veterans, and we understand the unique needs of the veteran community. A portion of all proceeds are donated to veteran charities in need. This is our way of giving back to those who have sacrificed so much for our freedom. You can get your own sack of Bophades nuts at BophadesTastyNuts.com. As a special to all Razorback fans, use the code HOGHOCKEY to save 10% on your purchase. What are you waiting for? Grab a sack today.
All right. So we really do appreciate our sponsors here at the Jones Center, the broadcast sponsors, RLP Investments and Bophades. We'll go ahead to Rich Sanders for a stats update, third member of our broadcast team. Bet you didn't even know he was here, but he's been keeping our stats.
I've been doing the stats. Arkansas out shooting Missouri State 33-13 through 2 periods. Held Missouri State to just 2 shots on goal for much of the second period. The Bears ended up with 5. Face-offs pretty even, 25-21 Arkansas. There was one stretch there in the first period where Arkansas won 5 in a row. It's when Keyser won the first of that 5. and got Arkansas going. Face-offs often will get you going. Keyser ended up scoring a goal off of one of those face-offs. 8:04 of the first period from Kerr and Salmon. Missouri State answered at the 15:27 mark with a power play goal by Rao. And then Arkansas 3 times in the second period. Riley from McLean, Stovall from Sugasawara and McAtee. And then McAtee with the assist on the third goal at 15:57, another Stovall goal. McAtee and Wilson with the helpers. Arkansas 4 and Missouri State 1.
McAtee has been excellent tonight and all season long. We've been talking about his gameplay. Obviously a great supporting cast around him. He's had multiple line mates. He can shift around anywhere. Really, they have a 7th defenseman listed on the roster, but he's kind of the 7th defenseman in a weird way because he can pair with anybody on the ice. Either side, just an excellent all-around player for the Arkansas Razorbacks, and he has stepped up tonight as Arkansas re-enters the ice. A 4-1 lead. They can't get too cocky here in the third period. It is still a rivalry game. No matter how much you're beating down the other team will always will themselves in a rivalry game. Just that little extra, and it can definitely come back at any point. So Arkansas really needs to put the hammer down here.
Yeah, and you got to wonder what each of these coaches were saying in the locker room. Missouri State may have been saying, hey, we played with them in that first period when we were playing physical, so they may come out and try to do that again, try to throw the bodies around, get some hits going, get Arkansas off the game. They have such good passing, especially in tight spaces. So if you start throwing some bodies around, get them off of their feet, off of their balance, it could really disrupt some things. So I think Missouri State's going to come out and try to play a real physical third period.
Well, Arkansas is getting set to go. Fans, if you like the broadcast and want to support us and making it a little bit better every single week, we try our best out here, and we're out here every single week. You can always support us. We posted a GoFundMe in the chat. You can certainly click on that link and support in any way you can, whether it's $5 or $50. We appreciate every single donation that we get, and it all goes back towards the broadcast, so we'd be glad to take your donations and use it for the better good. Meanwhile, we do want to talk about the alternate captains that we were talking about a little bit earlier. There are 4 on this Arkansas team. Chris Stovall, Grant Deacon, Evan Kerr, and Sean Foster will be wearing the A's for Arkansas this season. So 4 A's assigned to this team.
And it's hard to say they aren't deserved, and there's some other guys that probably deserve them as well, but they'll have to wait for their opportunity.
Yep. As Arkansas win this third period opening face-off back. McAtee to DeGuire, back to McAtee. McAtee got a stick handle through the neutral zone. Taking his time, fires near side into the offensive zone. Comes Stovall. He tripped up there in front was Wilson. And taken away by McAtee. Little back pass, finds his man. Chipped ahead, Wilson into the zone. He'll make a stick handling move around a man and chased down into the corner here by Koch. Koch around the boards. Far side, picked up there by Rita. He'll dump it out of the zone. Getting a stick on that one was Dabbs, but Arkansas is able to retreat and recover the puck. Back pass finds McAtee yet again. He'll skate it back behind his own net. Dusenka trying to screen the offensive player from seeing the goings-on behind his house. As McAtee will skate this one across the red line, chip this one into the zone. Hard after the puck, down into the corner, picked up there by Gray. Gray trying to work this one back along, out of the zone, picked up here by Foster. Foster on the back skate will send this one out of the zone. Sugasawara will push this one in. Recovered here by Matthews. Matthews going to backhand a pass back behind his own net. Gray's going to pick it up here, up on an edge. As the puck gets sent out to the near side and out of the zone. Dumping it back along. That was Doley, but Arkansas is able to take this one ahead into the zone. This is Kerr giving chase. He's got a head of steam, tries to check his man off the puck, but standing strong was Matthews. Now Kerr's got the puck off of his stick. Near side, finds Keyser. Keyser stick handling and gets it poked off of his stick. Arkansas in retreat, not able to hold the blue line, just barely did for a moment. As Kerr tries to stick handle around a guy, a couple of guys there, including Keyser. Now McLean with the puck. McLean already out there on the change as Keyser's tip in front of the net goes high and out of play.
Now Arkansas picks up where they left off. Living in the offensive zone. They got a shot away there. Keyser tried to tip it in front, up and out of play though. Really hasn't looked clean, but they're keeping it in the offensive zone for the time being.
Face-off will be to the right of the goaltender of record, Graham Nave. This one's won back Arkansas will pick it up, though, as Kerr fights a man off. Now Keyser with the puck. Keyser stick handling around one. Now two guys. Keyser's not able to hold on to it and back the other way. Comes Doley. Doley banks a pass along. Turning back for it was Sullivan. Lays a pass off. Far side now. Looking to break out of the zone. It's fired to the near side boards. Offensive zone comes Doley. He's going to chase after it. Good recovery speed by Foster to block the centering pass. He blocks another centering pass. Gottlieb back behind the net. Back post. Tipped in front. Rebound still there. Lifted right into the chest of Dusenka.
Good chance there for Missouri State that had Catalano sitting on the back post just calling for the puck. They finally got it to him, but Dusenka slides across, makes the initial save, and Doley tried to get that rebound past him, but put it right into the belly of Dusenka, and he holds on for the whistle.
Deacon wins the ensuing faceoff against Dallas. Out of the zone. Centering pass near side. Kuzo going to give chase after this puck. He'll dump it back into the zone. Coming out for it there was Dusenka. Laid off here for Odeline. Far side. Out of the zone and couldn't hold on to that one was Bome. Down below the goal line, just chipped back along. Picked up near side now. Here's Riley's trying to get it out of the zone. A huge hit laid on by Dylan Odeline. De La Guardia, outlet pass, finds Bome. He'll just chip this one back along into the zone as Deacon gives chase now. Tied up in the corner. Arkansas looking to field this puck. So we've lost sight of it. Going back and forth. Finally pokes its head out as Riley's centering pass is blocked down nicely there and back the other way. Here comes Moon. Moon's outlet pass is shut down nicely by Bome, but only momentarily. Little stick handling move there is shut down again by De La Guardia, and Arkansas will turn it back the other way. They've got Riley breaking out. He'll tip this one into the zone and go get a change. Along with Bome, McAtee comes on along with Keyser and Valentini and Ellis as the centering pass goes off the side of the net. McAtee working it out of the zone, far side. Working it into the zone comes Valentini. He'll fire this one off the skate of a defenseman. Another centering pass finds its way through. Rebound out front. And Keyser not able to bury that one. Back the other way comes Brown. He's not able to clear the zone. Good job by McAtee. He'll dump it deep. Giving chase there is Gronberg. Gronberg below the goal line, trying to work it back along. Good defense there by Ellis on the forecheck. As it comes back to the point. McAtee with the puck. He'll work it across. And tried to toe a fine line there on that pass. And DeGuire has to retreat. Nice stick handling move here by Ellis. Ellis to the near side. Pink laces, pink skates for Ellis. As Arkansas tries to work this one into the zone. Stolen away by Missouri State. Far side pass now. DeGuire banks it back along. Keyser turns it back into the zone. Not quite. Now he will. He's got four guys to contend with, along with a man in zebra stripes. Not able to come away with it, though. Comes to the near side. Now McAtee after the checked up offside. This will be McAtee skating back below the goal line. McAtee has a man at the point. Lays one off. That's DeGuire near side. Finds Sugasawara. Sugasawara will dump it deep into the zone. Giving chase is Keyser. Keyser with a man in his hip pocket. He's got Sugasawara out front. Didn't quite get that pass off. McAtee loads it up. Blocker saved by Nave. Far side now. Dump deep. Sugasawara gets pinned against the boards and is picked up there by Brown. Brown looking for an outlet pass, has a man near side, but McAtee playing shortstop, able to field the liner. McAtee banks it along the boards, chasing it down into the zone. Arkansas comes away with it, off the back of the net, rebound out front, and it's scored! Chris Stovall with the natural hat trick. 3 in a row.
That's just the pressure from Arkansas, just able to get pucks deep, control it in the offensive zone, being patient with it. You got McAtee taking it down below the goal line, controlling it there, and they just get the puck out front, and that one was just sitting on the doorstep. Nothing Nave could do about that one, making the initial save. Just didn't have time to get back up and get in position, and Stovall is not going to get a much easier one than that this year.
Need a graphic up on the screen that says Natty Hattie.
No, we don't. Stovall with a hat trick. No hats thrown out onto the ice, but
unfortunate that net blocking our fun. Picked up here by Sugasawara. Arkansas the other way. And a little bit tough time handling that one as Sugasawara steers it back towards the net. Near side now, trying to break out of the zone. 5-1, Arkansas leads. And they're just taking it to Missouri State right now. Centering pass finds Sugasawara's stick, chases it down. Back below the goal line, finds Wilson. Wilson has Gottlieb. Gottlieb loads one up through the traffic. Rebound out front, couldn't shove it home. Taken down to the ice there was Stovall. Nice job by Foster. Finds Stovall. Cross-ice pass broken up in front nicely there.
Good
job
defense
by Gray. That one's fielded along, and they're going to call a hand pass. It didn't look like it hit him in the glove, but he did put his glove down like he was trying to pass it, and in the ACHA, defensive zone hand passes are not allowed.
Yeah, Missouri State can't catch a break right now with that. Just can't get anything going. Since that first period, they look good, but, man, Arkansas really giving it to them, leading this one 5-1. You could bet they're not going to try to coast it out, though.
They're going to push hard to the end. 6 minutes, 4 seconds gone. Back to the point. Odeline loads up a shot. Kick save by Nave. Back below the goal line. McLean comes away with it. He fires it back towards the net, but it's blocked down. Outlet pass. Not going to be settled down there by Catalano as this one comes all the way down the ice. Banked off the boards. Easily handled here by De La Guardia. Has a man up the near side. Tipped up, and it's fielded there by Nave. Riley doing a good job there of forcing the offensive zone face-off. An awkward position there for the goaltender. Face-off will come to the left of Graham Nave. Face-off one back. Odeline through the traffic, glove save, and it's smothered there by Nave. Fans, let's look ahead on the schedule. Arkansas will be playing Missouri State yet again tomorrow. You see those 9 straight wins on your screen.
Yeah, and then they go on the road, 4 games in Michigan, then they head down to Alabama for a tournament down there.
That'll be a fun tournament, but it's stolen away. Back the other way comes Lasansky. Into the zone, centering pass. Off the back of the net, good job there by Odeline. As Arkansas is pressuring. Now Odeline and Riley going after it now.
Yeah, they're just expecting them to separate themselves. Yeah, Deacon.
Looked like an interference, but Arkansas keeping their cool for the most part on that one. Riley's going to go to the box.
Yeah, looked like
instead of Odeline.
Looked like Dom De La Guardia was going to get into that as well, but Deacon put a shoulder around him and said, hold off, buddy, let them handle it. So it'll be coincidental minors.
Wonder where Kevin LaPlante is. There he is.
There he is in the box. He's got about 2:30?
I think he was not very happy with the call that was against him. Probably just a guy, he just barely got his stick in there. And
yep, we'll probably see him in another 5 minutes or so.
One can hope. Always love the physicality that LaPlante brings to the ice. Odeline was probably the best person you could have shoved down behind the net there. Not one to retaliate too often. Stood right back up. And let Riley, one of their bigger guys, enforce that situation.
Yeah, and they're trying to figure out a clock situation. It's going to be 4-on-4, so they want to see the penalties put up onto the board.
6 minutes, 54 seconds gone in the third period of action. Face-off will be to the left of Desenka. Fans, we'd like to take this moment to thank our broadcast sponsors, RLP Home Builders, family-owned and operated. They've been helping build Northwest Arkansas for over a decade. And Bofides Tasty Nuts, a veteran-owned gourmet snack company with a passion for quality snacks, good friends, and great times. A portion of every purchase goes to small veteran charities in need. Use the code HOGHOCKEY for 10% off your first purchase today. McAtee will get this. Coincidental minors. 4-on-4. Outlet pass is blocked down as DeGuire's not able to find his man. The centering pass is broken up here by Keyser. Keyser near side finds Kerr. Kerr trying to work it into the zone. Kerr with the puck, trying to work it around. He gets taken down hard into the boards. Trying to shuffle this one out of the zone as Missouri State, stolen away by DeGuire. Has Kerr. Kerr's going to load it up in front, trying to snipe the short side. As a huge hit is laid on in the corner. And hunched over coming off the ice there is Brown. Like he just took one hard into the half board there as Kerr is going to try to load it up here. Backhand chance in front. Loses the puck. McAtee just skating all over the zone. Literally all over the ice right now as he lays this pass off. Kerr, centering pass. Keyser loads it up, fires it high and wide. Picked up now. This is Matthews slamming it off the boards. Arkansas on this 4-on-4 has been the better team. Keyser, stick handling move, almost lifted it over the shoulder of Nave. But a great save by the Missouri State goaltender. Holding the line. Keyser, what a stopping move. The captain trying to show out right now for his team as Bome is going to run this one down off the paddle of Dusenka. Forechecking here is Komar. Carson Komar has been kind of quiet tonight. Hasn't seen a whole lot of action with the puck as this one's banked back into the zone. Stovall fakes a pass, lays one off here for McAtee. McAtee then takes a guy down to the ice. Bome is going to skate ahead with it. Komar took a hard hit, a shot. Rebound comes back out front, banked along to the near side. Drummond on the outlet, but Arkansas holds the line. Foster's shot is blocked down. Bome back behind the net, not able to get to that one in time as Coate takes control of it. And now Bome upends him, and he gets tripped up, but no call yet again. 5-on-5 action now. 10:58 to go in the period. And possibly the game, depending on the events of this next 10 minutes. Dumped into the zone. Coming out to paddle that one down. It's Dusenka. Foster leaves it there for Gottlieb. Switch sides. Gottlieb lays it off for Foster, and Ole's his man trying to make a check. This is Stovall with it. Physicality being turned up by Missouri State. Centering pass as Gottlieb was streaking towards the net. He'll lay a hit on.
Delayed penalty.
And a delayed penalty here on Missouri State. Refs letting them play.
They are, and we've seen these games between these two teams get out of hand before. It's going to be a slash.
You got to call
Drummond heads to the box.
You got to call the definitely obvious ones. It's basically where they're at. Not happy with that with Zach Drummond though. Arkansas will go back on the power play. They've been excellent tonight on the power play. They got awarded a power play goal earlier.
Yep, and they're going to send 4 forwards out there. McAtee, the lone defenseman.
Face off, one of the sideboards. Now Sugasawara stick handling there, lays it off, has a man. Back to the point, finds Stovall. Stovall far side, has sorry, that's Wilson. Wilson's cross-ice pass, looking for McAtee on the back post. McAtee going to dump this one down low. Sugasawara. Sugasawara with the puck, stick handling in the near side. Sauces one, back behind the net. McLean out there on the power play. Picked up here by Stovall. Cross ice, wide open net, and Griffin Sugasawara won't miss on those. 6-1, Arkansas leads. Stick a dagger in your heart.
Yeah, I said on Stovall's last goal, he's not going to get a more wide open net than that. And I stand corrected on Sugasawara's goal. He had the whole net and all day to make that. Just an excellent pass through the traffic in the slot and just put it right on the tape. And Sugasawara buries it. And Arkansas leads 6-1.
SEC HC Player of the Year last year. That's a no-doubter for a guy of that caliber.
Yeah, he had 2 goals and 6 assists last year in 4 games against Missouri State. And he gets on the board here once again. Yeah, it looks like somebody was sent off the ice for Missouri State.
I think it was Drummond out of the box. We'll see. Not certain which player went. Nope, not Drummond. Drummond's still over there on the bench. We'll find that out in a bit. Face-off will be to the right of Graham Nave. Well, you want to demoralize a team, Arkansas has done so. in tonight's game. They'll have to come back again tomorrow at 3:05 puck drop to do it again. Corey, you'll have that call tomorrow?
Yeah, I will be here, and we'll see what goaltender Missouri State goes with, whether they stick with the senior Graham Nave, give Jake Lauder or Matt Griffin a chance. Lauder, 6'4", 255.
It looks like him over there on the bench, huh?
That's a big fella. Takes up a lot of that net.
Lasanki into the zone. He's going to check his way past a couple of guys. De La Guardia takes a spill. Now Odeline gets knocked to the ice.
And Odeline took him down and tried to play it off on accident, but I think they're going to take them both. This is the stuff that the ref really needs to get under control, because 9 minutes left in this game. Perhaps some frustration from Missouri State would only fuel it, but both teams have been real chippy, and it could get out of hand quickly if the referees don't get it under control. And they're going to send Odeline as well, rightfully so, but they'll have to keep an eye on these guys.
Give me a moment here. Let me try to get his name right just once tonight. Lasansky. Who knows? Evan Lasansky going to the box. I've probably called him every name except for his own name tonight.
Let's call him Evan.
Evan.
Call him Sir.
Well, Dylan Odeline going to the box. As well, we'll have more 4-on-4 action, potentially. Yep. I don't know. Let's see, they'll take Riley off. Riley really wants to be on the ice. Come on, Coach, give me a chance on the 4-on-4. Now they got Deacon and McLean and LaPlante back out there after his long hiatus.
Foster rounds him out.
Of course. LaPlante showing off some stick handling moves. Near side, LaPlante looking to skate this one out of the zone. He's got a head of steam. He's had all period to rest. And an intermission. As Kuzo was the one who got dismissed earlier. Deacon near side finds LaPlante. LaPlante holds the line. Just dumps it deep. It's going to be McLean. He makes a stopping move, avoids a hit there. Matthews looking to break it out of the zone. Comes to the near side. Banked ahead. Down deep into the zone, end over end, finally settles down. Foster banks it hard off the boards. LaPlante not ready for that one. Fielded here by Missouri State. Solid hit laid on there by LaPlante. Minute 14 to go, 4-on-4 action. Foster looking to break out. Sees the stick of McLean skating up the ice. McLean loses control of the puck. Makes a nice stick handling move through traffic onside. Arkansas will retreat though. McAtee near side, Deacon. Deacon looking to break out of the zone. Deacon just stick handling. Far side finds McLean. McLean a little chip pass. Deacon in front. Backhand. Glove save. What a save by Nave. And another loaded up shot there by McLean, but couldn't get good wood on it. 43 seconds to go in this 4-on-4. 8 minutes to go in the game. This one comes all the way down the ice, and they will not blow this one dead. Maybe a running clock right now. That's what the refs are hoping for. So this one's banked back ahead. Off the skates of McAtee. Comes trickling towards the zone. As Kerr upends his man.
Ooh. Could have been a trip there.
Got lucky not to get that called on him. Bodies are flying all over the place right now. Getting tangled up again. A couple of players and a retaliation.
Yeah, they're getting the hands up high. A little scuff along the boards. Yeah. Well, tell me I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, DeGuire got taken down, and then he got shoved. And then
both of them met as they got rid of the puck. They both met, both got their hands up high into each other's face, and neither man wanting to back down.
Yeah, that's Tyler Rao, who has been, I think, perturbed ever since he got hit twice early in the game.
Yeah, and Odeline with the elbowing penalty on him as well. I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to send someone off, but we mentioned, we think it was Christian Kuzo who went off the ice earlier. Was he the one who got hit in the corner from behind? It may have.
DeGuire's going off.
And they're sending DeGuire off. So his night is done. Perhaps tomorrow as well. And the crowd letting the linesman get a piece of his mind. And I'm not sure if they're sending off the Missouri State player as well. Yeah, Rao is going to get kicked out of the game as well. Talked about the referee and the linesman having to get control of this game, and I think they're trying to make a statement right there. I mean, it wasn't really anything too egregious, some pushing and shoving. I don't think any punches were actually thrown, but you send the guys off the ice and end their night early. It tends to curb some of that towards the end of the game with 7:27 left here in the third. And this game out of hand, presumably.
Well, let's see what happens here.
I'd like to see some 3-on-3, but I don't think they'll let it happen. So it looks like it'll be at least 4-on-4, but they got Rao's penalty up on the board. Nothing for DeGuire yet. Now they're going to take Rao's off. So it's just going to be 7 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey before we're back to even strength.
Face-off will be to the right of Dusanka. As the fans did finally trickle down back behind the Missouri State goal. But this was not the game that it was piped up to be. As Kerr's trying to take the puck away. Keyser. As Arkansas started taking it to the Ice Bears in the second period and haven't let up since. 6 unanswered goals. No, 5 unanswered goals. 7 minutes to go here in the third period. Arkansas is going to work this puck along in the corner. Back to the point. LaPlante fires a shot just high of the net. Foster will chase this one down. Foster banks it along the boards. Foster finally dumps it deep. Arkansas content with just killing off the last 6:40 of this game. 5-on-5 action, and that was a dangerous play, but not on purpose there by Salmon.
Yeah, he may be injured.
Yeah. So he's able to get up.
Yeah, he's going to stay on the ice.
That's the best way to skate those off sometimes. Stingers, just get out there and start moving that leg a little bit. That's exactly what he does, and now he finally...
And Falls is calling Salmon off the ice, and he'll skate gingerly there.
Left leg injury. Picked up here by Foster. He'll work this one out of the zone. Sugasawara near side finds Keyser. Keyser's got Wilson skating in. Onside. Another shot. Hard to handle there by Nave. Shoved back towards the net. Now Sugasawara somehow picks that corner. Arkansas. The glove side corner has been excellent for them tonight.
Yeah.
7-1.
They're just finding that top shelf all night long, and Sugasawara gets his second goal of the night, and they're going to give a misconduct to, looks like Drummond. But yeah, that puck just sat out there, and Sugasawara able to stick handle right in front of the crease. The Missouri State defense just kind of stood around looking at him.
Looks like Ethan Dabbs. Now this is how you get control of it. Just start kicking people out in a blowout. That'll do it.
Yeah.
And Dabbs pleading his case. I don't know.
Yeah, they signaled the misconduct. Perhaps some things you could normally get away with saying. They're tightening it up here late in this game.
Well, they know they got one more to officiate tomorrow. 3:05. 7-1 Arkansas leads, and still more than a quarter period to go here. Just under 6 to play. Skating back with it, back towards the goal. Nave has not looked super comfortable in net tonight. He's the guy they're going to have to rely on tomorrow, more than likely. This one's played back to McAtee. McAtee with the puck in his own zone, 5.5 to go. Far side, finds De La Guardia. Pink tape, trying to work this one into the neutral zone, finds Sugasawara. Sorry, that was Stovall. This one's an outlet pass. Nice back check there by Sugasawara. He'll pick this one back up. He wants a hat trick himself. Another drop pass. Stovall's shot goes high and wide. Keyser with the assist on that last goal. Fight for it near side boards. See who comes away with it and which direction these players shift. Back and forth. Finally comes all the way down the ice for icing. 4:56 to go in the third period. Again, a 3:05 puck drop tomorrow. And Missouri State has a lot to talk about going into that matchup.
Yeah, I mean, it's a new day, and they played well in that first period. Some good things to take away, and, you know, they'll have to talk about that tonight and try to bring some of those things into tomorrow and really just try to keep Arkansas from putting up 40, 50 shots like they've done several times this year.
Another shot blocked down by Odeline at the point. Chip back along. Centering pass. Deacon shot wide of the net. Far side, Moon trying to pick the puck up. He gets shoved off of it there. It's gloved down by McLean. He tries to work through a man. Another shot off the skate of McLean. Little stinger there as he'll hop gingerly towards the bench. Last thing Arkansas needs is injuries. Coming out of this game is this stolen away. Offensive zone, but taken right back by Riley. He's got a man far side. That's McLean. McLean skating it into the zone. He'll fire a shot blocked down nicely in front by Koch. Outlet pass, near side. Good back check by McLean. He's all over the place. Picked up there by Dallas behind the net. Dallas stick handling. Centering pass out front off the post. Rung the doorbell, and this one comes all the way down the ice. No icing as McLean will be the first one to it. He'll work it back behind the Missouri State net. Loses control of it there and shifted back along there by Gray. Finally picked up here by Deacon. Deacon. He'll parry it along to the near side boards. Odeline just dumps it deep. Matthews will retrieve it. 3:45 to go, third period. Banked back along to the far side. Moon's going to pick it up there. He makes a stick handling move, has an outlet pass, just missed the stick of his man. Lasansky. I'll have to check up the offside. And Deacon will take it ahead. Deacon, loses an edge there. And a good hit there by Foster, trying to take his man down into the corner. That's Cardinale. Good hit. But he'll ice it, and we'll have another defensive zone faceoff for the IceHawks.
Really haven't seen much of Cardinale tonight. Last season, 36 points, 16 goals, and able to put up 2 goals and 4 assists against Arkansas across those 4 goals last year. But really hasn't gotten anything going here tonight.
He had one taken away tonight. As this one's shifted up into the air, finally picked off by Gray. He'll backhand an opportunity towards the net, caught with the blocker hand of Dusenka. It's a nifty play to smother that one up. 3:12 to go, third period. Arkansas with a 6-goal lead. Missouri State looking to just try to get to the end of this one. Another shot blocked down nicely by Bome. Back to the point. Another shot through the traffic, goes wide of the net. Picked up behind the net there by Catalano. Catalano having a tough time stick handling that one. As Ellis is trying to pick that one off. And he does. Good hard work there by Michael Ellis. His fourth line doesn't see a ton of run. As this one goes back behind the net. Foster, outlet pass. Finds De La Guardia. Another outlet pass. Hits the stick of Bome. He'll be the first one to it. Gets his stick slashed out of his hands. Centering pass by Valentini. Harmless to the far side as Foster just throws this one through the traffic. Picked up near side Bome. He'll try to whiff on one towards the net.
Taking 91, he yelled out. That's going to be Ellis getting tied up in front of the net. Penalty box door getting a workout tonight.
Grease those hinges for tomorrow.
And they're taking Gray as well. And a roughing call for both.
I do have a feeling that it will get some swing tomorrow as well.
Yeah, as I was looking back over the 4 games that these teams played last year, a lot of misconduct penalties, a lot of roughings, a lot of elbowing. They play physical so much that it gets them out of their game, and they get a little rough sometimes.
Well, Arkansas has been able to stay in their game quite a bit tonight, 7-1. As it shows on the scoreboard, they've really been able to frustrate Missouri State in more ways than one. And vice versa. I mean, it's frustrating for Arkansas as well to play a team, they're your rival, and it's frustrating to take these hits in a game where you're winning this big. 7-1. Coincidental Miners, they'll be in the box for 2 of the last 2.5 in this game.
4 on 4.
This definitely has been favoring Arkansas so far tonight. We'll see how it does here as LaPlante throws it through the traffic. Goes high in the net. Bank pass, still playing the music. 2:20. This one's taken away by Kerr. Doesn't happen too often. It's shoved ahead here. Doley's going to skate into the zone, one-on-one with LaPlante. Centering pass, has a man, shut down! What a save by Dusenka. Outlet pass stolen away though. Doley turns it back the other way. Another shot is sticked aside. The rebound is cleared to the near side boards. Stick handling through the traffic is Matthews. Here's some action for Missouri State. As another shot is blocked down by McAtee. He'll skate it safely out of the zone. Banks to the near side. Kerr tries to poke it back along, but it's fielded here by Doley. A great shift from him. Lays a pass off. Sullivan not able to get any good wood on that one. 1:37 to go in this game. 1 minute left in the 4-on-4. Here comes Alex Keyser. The captain will lead his team across center ice into the offensive zone. Stick handling, tries to go 5-hole, and Nave shuts him down. My goodness.
Silky mitts able to get in deep, and a good save by Nave.
Yep.
But Keyser showing off a bit.
Showing off an understatement. Just so talented. He's so deceptive with his speed, too. He'll coast at you, and then he's got a different gear. He's a lot like Sugasawara in that way. Sugasawara generally hits that gear a little quicker, but Sugasawara can go from a dead stop to full speed in 2 strides, and that's something you don't see.
As he does off the face-off.
Face-off win. Back post was Wilson. Wilson has had a good night yet again. The freshman playing on this line with Stovall and Sugasawara. Right now, no Stovall on the ice as it's 4-on-4. Sugasawara with the puck in, and this one just held in there by Odeline. Around the boards, Gronberg. Gronberg's had a rough night. He's had a tough time getting it out of the zone. Chip back along, near side. Drummond not able to clear it. He'll load up a hit. Centering pass, finds Sugasawara. Stick handling through traffic. Odeline on the back check, able to keep it in the zone. But now Arkansas will retreat. 36 seconds to go in this game. 7-1 Arkansas leads. We'll be back tomorrow at 3:05 for the finale of this series for the Hogs at home as Arkansas centering pass comes to the near side boards. 20 seconds to go in this game. Banked up ahead. Chasing after it there was Daniger. And this one goes all the way down on goal. It's flipped back towards center ice, and De La Guardia will hold on to it and skate out the last 2 seconds of this game. Arkansas wins 7-1 at the Jones Center and defends the home ice.
And Arkansas stays unbeaten on the year, gets their 10th win in their 10th game, and really dominated the second period and the third period as well after having a 1-1 tie in that first.
Yeah, Arkansas definitely the better team. I think we can say that for sure after tonight's game. 7-1. You don't beat teams that are on your levels that badly, but I think Missouri State put up an excellent fight, and they'll come back tomorrow and try to put up another fight against Arkansas. But they might be down a couple of guys that could be key for their team, including Ethan Dabbs, a 6'3", 160-pound freshman. You're going to lose his presence on the ice if that misconduct carries over into tomorrow.
Same with DeGuire was thrown off for Arkansas. He could miss tomorrow as well. But Arkansas is a deep team. I mean, they got 7 scratches here tonight, including Jake Scherer, Tyler Valdron, who was first team All-SEC last year, and a slew of freshmen as well, including another goaltender, Bobby Ray, who got a couple wins this past weekend for Arkansas.
And an excellent game from Arkansas from the second period on, as we'll get a final stats update from Rich Sanders. Rich, how did it turn out in this game?
Well, Arkansas wins easily, 7-1, scoring the last 6 goals of the game. Outshoots Missouri State 48-19. So only 41 saves there for Nave. The face-offs, Arkansas started to pull away 39-28, and the Razorbacks go to 10-0.
I think that's the most important stat, and really the one they care the most about. They have their sights set on bigger things than just winning these midseason games. They look impressive. Even if they lose a couple along the way, I think they perform well. They're probably going to be favored to win the SECHC, but going into regionals, they lost last year to Nebraska 1-0. Avenged those losses here early this season, and I think they have sights past that, going to Dallas as well to nationals. A lot of these players are from that Dallas area, so they'll be looking forward to that homecoming if they can get that far. But when we talk to them, they're only looking one game ahead, and that game is against this Missouri State team tomorrow at 3:05.
Well, your final score here at the Jones Center: Arkansas 7, Missouri State 1. The puck drop tomorrow's game will be at 3:05. For Rich Sanders and Corey Porter and Quinn Shields and Dawson Miller, my name is E.J. Sanders. So long from the Jones Center.